to the street and doing it strong.
All right, good morning, y'all. God bless. It is Motivational Monday, guys. Welcome to the show. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is Monday, September the 27th, 2021, 11 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny, Barbi, Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. That chat room's wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. You know the deal. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com. That's where you can find us. Distributed by Comedy World Network, also Comedy Cloud. Special shout out to those guys over there. You can follow us on all major podcast platforms, guys. You can also Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. That's right. On the Motivational Monday. That's what we motivated to do, to get this show on all platforms. We're also on YouTube. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show on YouTube. Subscribe to that page, guys. You get notified. This morning, also, we're on Facebook, guys. Our business page is the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, you get notified Monday through Friday when we go live, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we appreciate you guys. Join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature the Wake Up Team group, hottest group on Facebook. I say it each and every day. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to that 5,000 marker and beyond. So help us out with that. Please invite your friends. Only place on earth where you get this morning love. Only place where you're going to show this love. You're going to receive it. It's going to be a good look this morning. But most importantly, this is the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And God bless you guys. Senny J, God bless you. On Motivational Monday, Senny J. Good morning. God bless. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. Good morning to everyone listening. I hope you're having a great morning, and we have a great show for you today on this Motivational Monday. We're going to get started with Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that. I'm also going to let you know the weather if you have not stepped outside today. Here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where we broadcast from, it is currently 57 degrees. It is cloudy. We are going up to a high of 79 degrees. So it will be a typical fall day today. In New York City, it is currently 63 degrees. It is partly cloudy. They are going up to a high of 83 degrees today. In Atlanta, Georgia, it is currently 59 degrees. It will be clear all day and sunny. They are going up to a high of 83 today. In Orlando, Florida, it is currently 69 degrees. It is mostly clear. Clear conditions will continue throughout the day, and they're going up to a high of 89. In Los Angeles, California, it is currently 62 degrees. It is a little cloudy, expected to be cloudy most of the day. They are going up to a high of 72 degrees. So that is the weather that I have for you. Let us know what the weather is like where you are. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, along with our beautiful co-host, Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right.
All right, guys, so you get your morning started right. We have Harvey's House of Sports this morning, where we give our perspective on the sports other than the scores. You know, we had a big football day yesterday, so there's a lot of sports going on over the weekend, and we'll definitely talk about that. Also, we'll talk about the Eagles playing the Cowboys tonight. You know, we live in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. There's a lot of Eagles fans. I'm a Jet fan. We'll talk about that. Trust me, all the losing that the Jets are going through at the moment. But more importantly, guys, we have the morning buzz, and there's one thing on this show that we can guarantee each and every morning is that your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So you guys stay tuned for that. We truly appreciate you. Senny, what else you got?
Yes, we're also going to have Senny Says, where I'll let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news.
And we'll definitely let you know that today here on a fast-packed Motivational Monday show. And we're going to also shout out the room. We're going to show you guys some love. You know, where's the hearts at in the chat room. Special shout out to all our creepers and all the folks. We said that in a good way. Folks that are just listening to the show online. They're not in the group room. They don't want to be rock stars, but they're just listening. So shout out to you guys as well. So, and also special shout out to Young and Nut, DJ Roman, Crystal Rooney. Thank you so much. Now, what more can we say before we start the show? I am definitely motivated. We want to thank everyone, Senny J, for coming out. Before I start going left, we want to thank everyone for coming out yesterday afternoon to the Bar Done Bowling Lane down on in Eastern Pennsylvania for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Waco Team charity bowling tournament. Let's clap for that.
Whoa. Talk about a turnout.
Boy, we had so many folks come out, and we truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want to give a special shout out to LaShawn Oliver, Senny J, who tireless work behind the scenes has really took this event to a whole nother level. So I want to thank her personally so much for everything that she's done behind the scenes. So let's clap for LaShawn Oliver. Come on, let's clap. LaShawn was kicking ass. You know, we was meet and greet at 12. LaShawn was there like at 8:30 in the morning. And so before we get into the whole bowling, the whole fun part, we all profits to this charity event goes to the Allentown Men's Shelter and also to the Safe Harbor in Eastern Pennsylvania, and we are so proud of that. But Senny, there's I gotta talk about this in a minute because we have another major donation. You was there, Senny. That that a business contributed to this event, and we appreciate that. And I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Now, as far as us folks getting together yesterday and having fun, Senny, I have to say that people started to arrive at a little bit after 12.
Myself included.
Some poor folks were there at 12 noon. And then others got there a little bit, about 1, a little bit after 1. And before you know it, you're right, Senny, we had like one half of the bowling alley, I think. Almost. If we had one more lane, we'd have took probably half of the bowling alley. So that was a good look. But Senny, and doing this for charity, and I want to thank everyone for coming out. We start naming people in a minute. I just want to start with the Iron Mule. The Iron Mule restaurant at 831 South Delaware Drive in Easton. The Iron Mule, who we love to death and we all do business with. And, I do the comedy shows at the Iron Mule. As a matter of fact, Rob Stapleton, World Tracks, October 17th, coming up, best of both worlds. Senny, the Iron Mule came as a team. They donated to the charity. They did an extra donation as well. Like I said, I'll get into that in a minute.
Right.
Senny, I think the Iron Mule had a professional bowling team.
Yeah, they.
Each and every one of them.
How do you have a whole staff of bowlers?
How did that even happen?
Is that on your application to work there? You got a bowl? You guys got a league going? Huh, Kate?
Is there a bowling alley in the Iron Mule?
In the back?
In the back. Shout out to Ray, one of the head bartender over there. This woman can bowl her ass off. And Mike and all the others. And a big Mike. Senny, these guys.
Dell.
These guys were.
And what was her daughter? Was that her daughter?
Yeah, Haley. Yo, these guys, soon as we started, first of all, the guys who really know how to bowl
right
came in there and they wasn't smiling or laughing about anything.
Right.
They didn't give a damn about donating to no charity cause. None of that.
Right.
They wanted to bowl and kick some ass.
Right.
So you had a few of them that walked in there. Not only did they walk in with their game face, Senny,
Exactly.
they walked in with bowling balls,
bags, rags,
and shoes.
It was just a friendly game. Nobody told you to pack it up.
Senny, they came with that sun glare that football players put on their face.
It's ridiculous.
And they commenced to start kicking some ass. And a special shout out to our very own Dow Lyons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. He played on Stacey Jackson's team, Jackson's Cafe. And shout out to Derek D, Stacey's husband. Not only can these guys bowl, just to get, I'm running around having fun. I'm having fun. It's all good. Not only these guys can bowl, Senny, they take the ball and they throw the ball down the lane. The ball spins. It spins to the gutter lane, but not going into the gutter lane like a tight walk on the gutter lane. Zeroes back into the middle pin, strikes all day.
Right.
I couldn't believe what
It was like it would be going down the lane and then turn in the middle of the lane. How do you do that?
The ball turned. Now it doesn't turn. It did it like a 360 spin.
Started spinning in a whole different direction. How do you do that? Science.
What? Do you have that much time? When did you learn this?
Who taught you that? Who your mama is? No.
And then a special shout out to, and we'll start naming. We're gonna get into the show. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. But we videoed some of this, and special shout out to Miko and her husband Mike and that whole crew over there in the Go Lounge.
They brought a whole team with them. No, don't shout out.
The only thing that they didn't bring was the hookah.
No, Tamiko, you betrayed us.
Go.
It was an
They came in there with bowling back. They came in there too, ready to play. And then there was like a large percentage of us that didn't give a damn, including myself and others, that just wanted to bowl and have fun. And if we did gutter balls, we did gutter balls.
Are you gonna shout out our silent killer?
Yeah, I am. But before I shout out,
hopefully he's watching.
Now the first game, we're gonna get in touch with that guy. Now the first game, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team finished in last place.
The first game.
Those first two games, we finished and we had a score about 200 and change.
We were just busy greeting.
The IMU had like 700 points, right? And the other people had 400, 500, 600 points.
Yeah.
They were kicking that. Yeah. And the team that I was trying not, we didn't want to finish in last place. What was the name of the company?
The Comeback Cafe.
The Comeback Cafe, right? And they were horrible, but they still beat us, right? Hey, Barbi just walked in, right? And then the second game, Senny.
Yeah.
Barbi just walked in, guys. You can see it. The second game, during the first game, I see our silent killer over there on the other side of the bowling alley just hitting strikes. Like he was just by himself. He was a black guy. His name was Deuces. And I
don't think there's an S on there. It was just Deuce.
It was just Deuce? Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. Okay. All right. Well, Deuce.
Put some respect on
All right,
it.
well, Deuce.
If that's your real name.
And he was throwing strikes, and we was about to start the second game, and the IMU was over there, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna kick some more ass." So, Senny, I go over to this guy Deuce. I go, "Listen, we need you to play on our team because we getting our asses kicked." He said, "What you want me to do?" I said, "I want you to take $20 out your pocket and donate it in that freaking bottle over there, and I want you to come over here and play with us." He says, "No problem." And our hero came over, and when I tell you he had about maybe 8 out of 10 strikes,
Yeah.
like the pins were falling in harmony. But special shout out to LaShawn Oliver as well.
Yeah.
She was hitting strikes. She was bowling.
She was killing it.
There was no gutter balls her way.
And you know what was crazy about LaShawn's bowling is that she wasn't like fast with it. Like her balls were going slow, but they was hitting.
Her balls were going literally. It took 10 minutes for the ball. We were eating lunch. The ball and the pins fell so slow. And she would get strikes. And then inadvertently, there was those moments where Barbi, Senny, and ourselves hit strikes.
Right.
It was very surprising.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We were celebrating. We were celebrating our strikes. And to the professional bowlers, it was just just another round.
The
you got a
second game, though, Barbie was killing it.
Oh, yeah, I had to warm up.
She got like 3 strikes in a row.
Right.
Barbie started warming up.
Like, what?
And then we started to play a third game because, we had.
No, I played the third game.
We were
by
done.
myself.
We were done. Barbie started playing. I rode one time. Barbie started playing the game by herself.
Everybody's go. I did
So everybody left and everybody was done because my back was killing me at that point.
And I felt I fell on my right knee. The one that's been giving me problems.
Yeah. You fell on it?
Yeah.
And shout out to all the other folks who came out. Danielle was there, and if I start naming y'all, got help me next.
shout out to Danielle,
Vanetta
Williams.
George was there. There was a lot of
Vanetta.
folks that were there. Stacy Jackson brought her whole crew out.
Yeah, and
so
her daughter was there.
her daughter was
Nene.
there, and it was just this moment of all of us getting together. Then at the end, we had everybody gave speeches about their business, and it was just really a joyous moment to go out.
Marita was there?
Marita,
Right,
yes, she was
Marita.
there. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And it was just a great moment to go out, to support each other, support businesses, and most importantly, donate to these 2 charities. So let's clap for you.
Right.
Yeah, it was really fun yesterday.
It was a lot of fun yesterday. There was some kids running around. I didn't know what kids. There was a lot of kids. One kid, 2 kids. One kid just ran on the bowling alley. But the kid wasn't a part of the group. I didn't know who. Everybody was like, "Who kid is this?" Every time there's always a function, there's always a kid running around.
Right.
And then
That
there
was
was
Stacy grandbaby.
oh.
That was Stacy his
Oh.
own self. Carter.
Carter's down there playing with the pins.
Carter, a little grown man, honey. Carter, a little grown man.
And I was like, he running around. So, but it was such a great occasion. So we appreciate you guys. The next one, December the 17th. I'm going to talk about. We had another donation last night, so we'll talk
great.
about that as well. So we want to thank you guys so much for coming out. Now, on a motivational Monday, I don't know how you guys felt, but I had a few things to do after the bowling. Right?
Yeah.
Senny and I went down to the Iron Mule and had lunch.
Yes.
With a couple other people came through as well from the tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
What's her name?
What's
that her name?
Snatch? What's
The Snatch
Beatrice.
Juice.
Beatrice?
Yes,
Beatrice. What was the name of her company again?
Snatch. Get snatched.
Get Snatch.
Get
Snatch juice.
Get Snatch Juice. So she came on down to the Iron Mill. We had a good time. We had some fun. So I was like, all right. So there's a few things I want to do before I head on to the crib. And that back. I suffer from back problems too from back in the day.
Showing you a man.
That back started. That back. Boy, my back was like, you're going to take your ass home and you're going to sit down somewhere or I'm going to notch this pain up. I don't think, maybe, I already have back issues. Maybe I bowl wrong because it seemed like there's a technique to bowling, obviously, to what all the other. Darryl Lyons was holding the ball up like he was a baseball pitcher. He was doing something like this.
Getting his
And then,
focusing.
and then he was the whole spin.
They push it. They put a spin on it. Go like this.
Yeah.
Hit a curve and come back straight. I'm like,
And Mike
Teach
from
me
the
how to do that,
and
please.
Mike from the Iron Mule, not the
Yeah.
white guy, the black one.
no. That's Little Mike.
Little Mike.
Because both of their name Mike.
Okay, Mike. So Little Mike, Big Mike.
Yeah.
Little Mike was so good that he didn't even put his finger. You had to put your fingers in the hole.
Don't put their fingers in the hole.
He didn't even put the finger in the hole. Pause. And he would just throw the ball down the lane. The ball spins, and he knocks down all the pins.
Yeah, they were good.
These guys, let's clap for the good guys.
Right.
Now, there was some folks that were there that bought the bowling ball, but they was just, average bowlers.
Regular bowlers.
Like Lee, if you own a bowling ball and you have a bag, you got to be getting strikes.
Right.
Don't have a bag and a ball and come through and you're not getting strikes.
Right. I said I was going to talk smack if they didn't win, and they didn't have the highest score, so
Exactly.
they did not win. And they was talking, Tomiko husband Mike was talking buku crap.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we professionals over here. We going to win, da-da-da-da-da. I think they had, to be professionals. They had like the lowest score out of the professional crew.
They were. Out of the professional, crew. They sure did.
You
They
know,
was
they
over there
rolled-
struggling over there.
Shoot. Rolling in with their own bars and bags and bowling
They
shoes
come
and
in.
carrying on.
They put their bowling placard in the car in the parking lot with the
Right.
professionals and bowled at 300. So before I go back to how I feel, Barbi, but therefore I close out with Senny. Barbi, how do you feel this morning physically?
Oh, I'm physically fine.
Oh.
I just didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh, okay. Senny, how do you feel last night?
I feel okay. Just my knee a little bit. But I think that'll go away by like the end of today.
All right, so we go down to the before my back is a little bit, but I'm fine. A little back pain, but that's to be expected for me. Did a lot.
You were overextending.
And not only that, that, and also I've done a lot with my back throughout my years.
Oh, God.
So I go, Barbi. I go, hey. I look at Sidney and go, hey, listen, because I didn't eat anything during the day. So I said, listen, I'm gonna go down to the IMU. Since we're all sitting there, I said, go down. I'm in Easton. We all want to support each other, so let me go on down to the IMU, and the IMU has great food anyway, right?
Yeah, they have really good food.
So I go, Sidney, let's go down to the IMU. You want to come me to the IMU? Before I go. She goes, yeah, let's go down to the IMU. I said, all right, cool. We get down to the IMU, right? And I figure, I invited Senny.
Yeah.
I'm a grown-ass man, Barbi.
Okay.
I'm going to pay the bill.
All right.
I invited you. It's no big deal. It's no biggie, as Biggie would say. She sits her ass down. The first thing out of her mouth, yo, let me get a double shot of Hennessy and 15 Coronas. I go, wow.
First of all,
Talking about running up a bill. And I go, okay, we didn't even get, the menu didn't even come out yet. I was like, she better not order no $40 wings.
First of all,
I just wanted the chicken sandwich that was real crispy chicken sandwich was really good down there.
Yeah.
Senny, we didn't sit down. Senny walks in. Let me get that double shot of Hennessy and those Coronas.
I had one Corona.
You know Shawn got to, hype the story.
And I didn't know he was
And-
paying.
and the dude
You
goes-
just said you want to go get something to eat. So I said, okay, sure.
But I'm a grown-ass man.
So
If I'm
I didn't
saying that,
expect you to pay for it. I'm ordering
inviting-
for myself.
I'm inviting you to eat lunch with me. I'm paying.
Maybe you just wanted a companion. I'm not expecting you to pay for me. I'm a
Right.
grown-ass adult. I can pay for
if I'm
myself.
paying,
Then it would have been a whole different story had you
excuse me.
expected it.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Oh, wow,
Excuse me.
Senny.
Excuse me. If you want to take, if you want to look, if you want to look to your right real quick.
I mean, in the back of my mind, I kind of figured you might pay for it, but
and if you look to your right here next
that
to you,
doesn't mean I'm gonna. That doesn't mean I'm gonna curb my order.
Right.
You knew what you was getting yourself into when you asked me.
Right.
As a grown ass man,
You
if
act
I'm in,
like you don't know who I am.
As-
It's City
What you thought I was gonna order a water?
Okay, City with the Henny.
so
Okay.
so I said
that's right.
while she yells out her order in glee, the guy goes, "What you want?" I said, "Let me get a club soda, extra lemon." That's it.
Heavy on
that's
the
it.
lemon.
Heavy on the lemon.
Right. Give it an extra squeeze.
Next thing you know, you see a big, the whole Hennessy, the whole thing come out.
It's like a whole glass.
A big
Shout out to them
yeah.
on the double shot.
And
Oh,
this,
yeah, that will come in a big glass.
it's always when
like a sippy cup.
It's always it's always when I stop drinking that the liquor flows. It's always when I stop drinking, I'm at an open bar. It's always this whole thing. And then we sat down, right? And we wanted to order our food, but the black dude was there, the one with the boy head, the fly guy.
Eugene.
Who has a great personality.
Yeah, he's cool.
Who's very warm and inviting, right, Senny?
Right.
But he wouldn't take our order for some reason because he was like really hyped up because people started coming in, and he didn't have a pen. And I said, "No, don't worry about it. I'll go to the car because I had a bunch of these pens that we have here on the table.
Right.
I'll go to the car, man, bro. I'm gonna get you a bunch of pens, man, so you can solve your problem." Gave him the pens, and we ordered the food, and we had a great time at the Iron Mill. And he said something funny. He brings the bill. All right, he brings the bill, and But he's doing his job. He's looking at Senny. You sure you don't want another one of them doubles?
Right.
Now, I ain't even mad at him. I'm not even
what
mad.
he's supposed to do.
He was like, you sure you don't want? I got that line for that Corona if you
Run
want.
it up, G. Run it up. That's what we said.
And Shock and Senny was reframed.
Oh, you showed some self-control, girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm still dieting. I'm not even really supposed to be drinking like that.
Right.
I was wilding.
And then we sat there and we talked. And he came back one more time. What's up with this bill? I mean, do you want the order? She refused, and then we paid for it and we sat down and talked. So shout out to the Iron Mill, but Senny, your run up game. I was good. Thank God. God has blessed me. I'm good.
Sean
whatever.
Sean didn't even look at the bill. He just gave his card.
Yeah,
That's
like a
what you're
real
supposed to do.
Can you
like
clap
a
for me?
real
man.
man.
Can you clap for me?
For Shawn Harvey.
He
Clap
said,
it up
"Here
for
you
Shawn.
go.
There
Here
you
you
go.
go. Gave everything."
That's
And I'm
how
like,
it's supposed to be.
Simple.
You ain't supposed to look at the bill. You just supposed to pay it.
Pay it. Just pay it.
Well, hold on before you say that. Before you say pay it. Hold on, listen. Recently, my wife and I went out to this hibachi joint, this place in Allentown, right? And we were sitting with about 6 other people, at the table, right? And everybody's eating the whole thing, everybody's ordering, right? So the Asian lady's like, "Well, one bill, supper bill, bill." Like I couldn't understand, like it was loud in there, flames all over the place. So we clearly said to her, "No, we just want our own bill."
Right. I don't know them people.
We don't. These people cool, but
I don't know about that.
right. So the guy's doing all the flame and all. I hate hibachi places. Like I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Then he takes the little zucchini and he tries to slap it in your mouth.
Right. I don't do that.
You get the sake in your mouth.
Yeah, and one dude, he did that to a dude, and I was like, "Yo, pause, bro." He's like this, and then started dripping off his chin, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Yo, bro, you are now gay, bro.
That's your
Bro, you gay. You got drippy juice coming off your freaking." And he like that.
You ain't right, Sean.
Talking about looking at the bill, Barbi, and you're right. Grown men, if you both together, if y'all looking at these bills, there's something wrong with y'all. Barbi Cologne, we get the bill. The bill is $328.
Wait a minute, though. She must have put everybody some of y'all bill. I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am.
328.
Absolutely not.
She got the dead set. She put the bill out there, $328, and we looking at the bill. I'm like,
that must be some expensive ass rice.
I was like, wait a minute.
Rice expensive as hell.
The salmon and the steak was $175
right.
per plate.
Okay.
But the people were still there. Now Tanya's about to go off. I'm like, calm down.
Right.
Bro.
Real play with our coins.
Like, calm down. She's like, oh, miss, come here. I said, calm down. The people were still there.
Yeah.
We look. They didn't even get the bill.
That's why, because y'all got it.
Yeah.
We don't even know these people. God bless them. They was good folks. We had a good time. The lady still said, oh, I thought this was your check. I thought you was paying, this.
What?
She said, no, we don't even know these people.
Right.
And then made the adjustments. So, in one sense, you're right. In a situation where if there's a man and a woman and you're going out on, to a restaurant like the I Mill,
yeah.
And fellas, after all the food and drinks and the bill come, and you look at that bill, bro.
I mean, you can look at it, but if you're doing like calculations,
Look at it to make sure it's right. They didn't charge you something you didn't get, or whatever, overcharge you. But
yeah, that's true. But if you
Don't look at it too long.
if you're looking at it a long time,
scan it, because I'm like, you all right?
If
you got it?
you're looking at it a long time. That's like you're focused looking, like no ADHD looking, like just like it's very clear.
Like damn. Look, don't do that.
you better be calculating while we're ordering,
right?
And then round it up for some tax.
Like add that tip.
And the gratuity.
Right.
You know what I always do when I go out like that? I always, in my mind, I add an extra $100 onto it.
As you should. That's smart
I
man
add
right
whatever
there.
it is. If the bill thankfully arrives at $100, I still had the other $100 just in case something goes left.
Just in case she's
Just
a real
in case she
drinker.
wants another 3 or 4 or 5 glasses of wine.
Just in case she a drinker.
So you always got to throw that extra 100. Now there's a bonus if it doesn't go that far, which happened last night with Senny. But I was ready.
Girl, you should have called me. Could ran his bail up. I'd have came.
Yeah, sure did, right. Run Harvey's build up. It's fine. I didn't care. But especially fellas.
Dinner.
Especially fellas. And I ran into, and I was telling Senny this yesterday as we was talking about this. Barbi Cologne, when my wife and I go out, like 99% of the time, I just pay the bill. I don't think that. I mean, is this something a man's supposed to do? I don't know. I usually.
It's just like.
I usually pay the bill.
It's usually how it happens.
But there are those times where Tanya go, "Nah, I got this."
Right.
And I shared that to Senny and said, "Listen, like we went out recently and I was about to pay, and my wife's like, no, God, I'm gonna pay this." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Right. I ain't gonna say no.
And Senny's like, "No, well, you know what? The men's supposed to pay." But Barbi Cologne, if you was in a regular relationship, something over 90 days, and the guy pays all the time. Look, right. You like that one, right? No.
You always try to slide something in there with the smart ass.
Something
Anyway,
over 90
go
days.
ahead.
Would there be one time like if like the guy pays for dinner for like 25 times? Is there one time you go, you know what, I got this, don't worry about it?
Oh, I do that often.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I think Senny J has a different philosophy on that.
Most of my guys wouldn't let me though. Like, well, I ain't say most, like I had a lot, but I'm just saying the few I did, they wouldn't really let me. They're like, no, I got it. You ain't supposed to pay. Listen, don't y'all know I'm spoil you, brat.
But why? Okay.
Don't start me there, cause I will pull my card back out.
Okay, so but why in those instances you wanted to pay?
Because I want to treat my man.
Right.
You know.
Like, hello.
Yeah, I want to treat my baby.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Is that criminal?
Not at all.
Senny, how do you feel about that? Has there been one time before we get into the show? Because we had a lot to talk about. Senny, I want you to read that post you read me last night, man. I got it's just one time, if you don't mind. We'll just get into this. But Senny, has it been a time where you just on a motivational Monday that you just like, I got it, I'll pay it? Or is that so that means no. See, Barbi, it's the same.
For a special occasion or something. But thankfully, the relationships that I've been in, they've always paid. Yeah,
but I'm saying, Senny, the question is, would you pay? Would you stop one moment and go, you know what?
Let me get it this time.
Yeah, let me get it. Because Barbi said it. You know, she just said she's done that a few times. My wife's done it recently.
No, but you know why? Because I think men find joy in doing that. And so I don't want to take that away from them. Who am I? You know, men get, especially black men, they get so little joy in this world sometimes. So. That they want to be the man. Sure, I feel a lot of men find their worth with like paying for stuff and like providing.
Yeah.
So let them do that. Who am I to stop you?
But Senny, only
time I do it is if they're like, oh, they don't have any cash on them, which like crazy.
No, I'm saying
like,
no.
I ain't got no cash. Isn't that something?
No, Senny, my question is
but
again.
I don't usually offer.
Would you offer to pay?
Would I offer to pay?
Out of the like the 10,000
like out of the like kindness of my heart.
Out of like, you know what, you've paid for 4 years. I'm gonna take this McDonald's bill. I got it. See, does it even cross your mind to even, Barbi? You do have compassion.
Yeah.
You
maybe
do
for
want to
something little. No, if we're stopping for gas and I'm going in to like get a drink, I'll be like, you want something? Like a chips or something? And then they'll usually slide me like a 20 or something, and I'll be like, oh, okay. And
so Senny, you don't think, and that's cool with your philosophy. With it.
Yeah.
You don't think that one
that's
time?
What I offer.
So Senny, let me ask you
something. I'm gonna get something for myself, maybe on my way over there. I'll be like, you want some?
You're like, yeah, here.
Senny, let me ask you this question. In your adult life, have you ever?
Tell you a mess.
I'm talking about going to a restaurant. I'm talking about spending over $100, $150, $200.
On a man?
Yeah, on a man.
Senny.
Yeah, on a man, Senny. Yes, on a man. Senny, have you
Like
ever,
my girls. No.
Okay, have you ever in your adult life went to a restaurant, $100, $200, the final bill, and you looked at the dude and said, you know what, I got this, I'll pay for it. It's,
No.
oh
that's
man,
no.
Senny.
No.
Senny, you need to experience that.
Well,
Well, why don't you just experience it?
I'm trying to think.
But why wouldn't you try to?
If you gotta think that hard, it's a no, girl.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Senny,
I'm
why?
just trying to think.
Why wouldn't
'cause
you?
But most of the time, if you're out like that, they're taking you out.
Yeah,
you
but
guys
Senny,
are going out.
I
They
understand.
wanna
I
pay.
understand that. I understand that a man's taking you out, but in a moment, I took Tanya out. I fully was ready to pay the bill. Hold on, I was fully ready to pay the bill, but she just said,
like
"I got this." Cindy, you
like
never
a birthday.
No, just
like
regular
a
night
special
out, Cindy.
occasion.
Just
Like a regular
no,
night
this is a
out.
regular night out. So, Cindy, it's not even in your mindset.
I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
hear me out, Cindy. Hear me out, Cindy.
I feel
said
bad
I'm
now.
sorry.
No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
It's
Don't feel
you.
bad.
Don't feel
Cindy,
bad.
Cindy, hold on a second. Cindy, so in your mindset, that's what it is, right, Cindy?
My armpits are sweating.
Cindy, in your hold on, hear me out. Cindy, in your mind, so your mindset is, regardless of the situation, regardless of the person, you've never thought to go, you know what? Like, look at the young man and go, you know what? Jesus Christ, I'll pay this time.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you never thought that? It's never came across your mind to even think that? Wow. Barbie, I'm gonna say
I've
this
just
to you.
been so in the moment. I guess.
Barbie, I'm gonna say this to you.
So enthralled.
Barbie, I'm gonna say this to you. You're a grown ass woman.
I'll do it
You
though.
hold
I'll do
on. I'm talking to Barbie. Barbie, you're a grown ass woman with compassion.
Yeah.
You're a grown ass woman that sees the bigger picture.
Close your mouth.
You're a grown ass woman that's not living in the Flintstone days. You're a grown ass woman that say, you know what? Here, I'll extend an olive branch to you to let you know that not only am I have the ability to pay the bill, I want to show some love because I know that, hey,
Yeah.
either you're working hard, it has nothing to do with your finances. As a grown ass woman, I'm gonna handle this bill. The food was great. I got this. Ladies, put it in the number.
And I tip well.
Ladies in the chat room, and that's another. So, Cindy, have you even at least?
Did you at least leave a tip?
Even did you leave the tip? No.
Nope.
Okay, so
I've
Cindy,
offered, and they'll be like, "I got it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna do a one time. I don't think I.
Cindy, I
don't-
think that
it's
the
always
next time.
it's always been covered. It hasn't been a thing.
So, Cindy, hear me out.
This
This is
I
gonna
feel
be.
bad.
This is gonna be. We're gonna find you a man before Corona's over, right? Cindy, with the next guy that you date, and this, you're dating, and he goes take you out for the 10th time. Cindy, the 11th time, surprise him, whoever this is in the future, and say, you know what, I got this, and I got the tip. Don't worry about it. So, Barbie, when you did that, my question to you is this: did you feel good about doing it?
I always feel good.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
what did the
Just say-
guy say? So like,
He
how
was
was
like,
that?
nah, like, no. I'm like, man, I got it. He was like, Barbie, like, stop playing. I'm like, oh, you called me Barbie? Like, you
Yeah.
serious? I'm like, babe, I got you. Don't worry about it. But it ain't. He just let me feel good because he cashed at me that and some right back. So I ain't really do nothing. But
So wait a minute.
You know-
Have you said that's not paying for it? Did you pay for it
I
without
paid
all
for it. No,
of
and I
that?
didn't know he was going to cash
No,
at me the money back. But
hear me
no,
out. Have you ever
Oh,
paid
yes,
for
I
it
have done
without
that as
all
well.
of that?
I
That's
have
the
done
question.
that as well.
So,
Yes, well.
Senny, do you think that ladies in the chat room and men, put a number one chat room if you just never paid
It
the
makes
bill.
me feel good when they pay.
But Senny, have you ever thought? So you've never even had that mindset. You never paid and you never tipped, in your whole adult life. Senny, I think you should try it one time and see how you feel. See how you feel about it. If you don't, hold on. If you don't like it, don't do it again. But see how you feel. Take control of the situation financially and go. You know what, young man, Kareem, whoever it is, I'm gonna take this bill. I'm gonna pay it, and I'm a tip. And fight off all the, what Barbie experienced with the cash apps, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it. No, don't take nothing.
No, I didn't know he was going to send the
No,
cash
I'm just saying
app.
that. And send it, they send you the cash app, send the money back. My whole thing is this. Senny, whenever you date again, on the 11th date, pay for the meal. And I just want to know how you feel about it because you've never done it before. So how you going to know how it feels?
I know, and that makes me feel bad because I've never even wanted to because I just.
So it's never, you're just oblivious to it.
Yeah, I just felt
never
like
even wanted to.
I just felt like that's
But where
what
did
they
you
wanted
get? Where did you? Where did this mindset come from? Is this something from a child?
Yeah, like the guys are supposed to take care of you.
So and who said
pay.
The guy's supposed to take care of you and pay. And where did this mindset come from? Who is this? What TV show? Your mom's grandma? Who did this? Who did this to you?
It's just a combination of things from my grandma, my mom.
So right. So
different things that I see around.
Right.
But they want to do it. Men that want to do it, you need to let them, and that's all. And I think all men should strive to do that.
So, Senny, can you promise me? That's funny.
You guys are going out. See, Shawn, you have muscle memory. You just do it, so you already know the deal. So it's not like it's so unfathomable.
But I'm not. But if I'm going on a date with my wife and she goes, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm not like my ego's not that big to say, you know what, I'm gonna pay it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just go, all right, cool. If you want to pay for it, pay for it. Barbie did it.
Yeah.
Barbie did it. She was fine with it.
I just don't understand the mindset for wanting to do that.
But Senny, you can't.
You want to treat
but
your guy.
Senny, as a grown ass woman, not you, but all the
paying
women.
for food and toilet paper.
All right, put a number one in the chat room.
Just spend it and just throw it away.
Put a number one in the chat room, ladies. If you never paid for a meal as an adult, going out to dinner with boyfriend, baby father, husband, whatever the relationship category is, have you, Senny, this is breaking news.
My son, we just had his dinner for his birthday. I paid for that.
That doesn't count.
I paid for everyone.
Senny, that doesn't count. We talk about somebody inserting. We talk about somebody inserting slong in you. That's different.
Now, I did have a guy here who I was seeing, and he would not allow me to pay for anything, and I mean nothing.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, but and
Call
I
him
get
back.
no, but
Hey,
I hope you left on good terms.
no, but that's again, that's not the.
Hey, big head.
Well, now you can say that. But my whole thing is,
if I wanted to,
but my whole thing is this. Or they always talk when after that relationship's
no,
over.
I'm just saying.
I
always leave doors cracked.
No, Barbie, stop.
Always gotta leave that light on.
You can't burn your bridges.
Stop,
Shawn.
Barbie.
You
Stop.
might need to walk across them
Barbie,
suckers.
don't do that. See, don't do that, Barbie. Don't do that.
Gotta leave the light
Barbie,
on.
you was in a committed relationship for 4 days. Don't do that. And then
That's
those
why
4
the doors
days,
had to be cracked.
and in those
Never
4
know.
days there was no door crack. Barbie, stop it.
I ain't say I was peeping through the crack door. I just said it was cracked.
Don't be nice, Barbie. Ladies in the chat room, put up a number one in the chat room, and men and women. Have you, as an adult, went out to dinner and never paid for it, and never even considered paying for it?
Yikes.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would really like to know.
Gold digger, okay? It sounds crazy when you say it out loud.
Right when you say it.
But when you're in it,
It's different.
Shawn, it's different.
What's the difference? Where's your compassion though? Like you're not compassionate to the fact. Like maybe one time you just want to step up. Barbie said if she felt great doing it. My wife did it recently. She didn't have to do it. She felt great doing it. I didn't feel bad about it. Then that was it.
Yeah.
Now
which for her is crazy because you guys are married. So it's like, girl, it's like you're paying for it anyway too. So why do that?
What does the status have to do with anything?
Because she was saying this,
Because
her money is your
your
money,
money.
your money,
You guys
her
are
money. Like
married.
if you pay for it, she's still paying for it. But she's
Oh.
saying, like
Yeah.
your money.
Yes.
Oh no! Take the status out of that.
Yeah.
Take the status out, Senny.
You gotta use the men's funds because you don't ever know if they have like extra. So you have to always use their money.
You just beat them down. Beat them down.
Always
right?
use their money.
Keep them broke.
You never, yeah.
And keep yours for yourself.
Yeah,
Right, keep yours
you
for
need to keep your
City,
reserve,
you know what
girl.
I'm saying? Because
City.
that way he ain't got no split bag out.
And that's always been the
Use
problem.
his money for
and that-
everything.
and that's the
everything.
and that's the problem
Toilet
with
paper.
and
everything.
that's the problem with
City, your
relationships
your coffee
today.
in the morning.
That's the problem.
Your oil change.
Now, Cindy, let me ask you
everything.
this question.
Man, but
Let me ask you this question, Cindy.
City, you crazy.
All for one vagina. Let me ask you this question. If we're paying for everything, throw
It's
another.
phenomenal.
If we paying for everything like that, throw another vagina in there. Cindy, let me ask you this question.
Sean.
Are all your other friends have the same mentality? Like Tara and all the others? I wouldn't mean to mention your friends' name. Do they have that same mentality?
No. No.
So
They,
your girlfriends
they're very
moderate.
They're very, I mean, I think that their men do pay, but they, Tara's always doing something for Trev, like some crazy
yeah,
stuff.
but what I'm saying,
So,
so
and
out
paying
of
stuff.
your whole clique, you're still that one woman that's oblivious to all this paying for anything?
Yeah, and they applaud it. They're like, yeah, girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Cindy, you like a rare breed.
I don't think so. I think a
Well, what
lot
the-
of women.
Barbie, what the chat
do
room saying
this.
real quick? What are they saying in there?
I think a lot.
Princess said he gonna vouch for Cindy because she brought him a shrimp egg roll, and then he said, "Come to think about it, Cindy got me a small shrimp lo mein too. She playing with y'all with a whole bunch of laughing emojis."
No. But
We're
wait a
not
minute. Wait a minute.
dating.
I'm not. Yeah, they're not. There's no slong exchange.
Right.
That's different. We talk about slong exchanges, like the stock exchange. It's the
City-
slong exchange.
Marcus, one emoji said it should feel liberating for you. It
Should feel liberating?
Yeah, you should do it.
Right, maybe, or just experience it and see how it feels. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can go back to the norm. That's all I'm saying. So, Cindy, out of all your girlfriends, so you like in that 1%, 10%. You in the
Yeah,
10% of women and men, because I think it's very rare that men date and women are paying for everything. I think that's very rare, regardless of the financial status of the man.
Yeah, I feel
We're
like
gonna throw the men
women-
out the equation.
Well, I feel like women that be like, oh, let's go Dutch and doing all that stuff. Like, they're trying to like prove something sometimes.
Now I will
to let the men know.
I will never say that. If you invite
Well, it doesn't
me,
have to be all the time.
If you ask me on a date, then I expect you to pay for it.
right.
Yeah. But there's some folks that have
But there's some
established.
people that
I've
don't
never
want to do that.
And then you say that from the beginning, and you give me the option to decline or to accept.
I
Right.
never. Speaking of the Dutch
Right.
thing, I've never went on a date as an adult with a woman. Now I can't remember ever going Dutch. I never did that. It was either she was paying the bill or I paid the bill. I can't remember having a conversation at a dinner table in a restaurant with a woman going, I'm gonna need $45. I got the other 45. I don't remember ever having that conversation. I would never go on a date.
I don't even know how that conversation goes.
Yeah, I've
It
never
doesn't make
done
any
that.
sense.
None at all.
Put a
None
number
at
one in
all.
the chat room if you ever went Dutch on a
You either
on a date. I guess I don't. What are they saying, Barbi? Because I want to know what's going on here. Because Cindy, you are the only one, and I applaud you. That's never paid for a meal with a man as an adult.
Dilo says she was raised that if a man pays, always keep extra coins in your pocket just in case. I hear that, Dilo.
Well, yeah, but Dilo, have you ever paid for
Have
a
you
meal?
Have you ever paid, Dilo?
Have you ever paid for the meal? That's all I'm saying. Have you ever paid for the meal? And ladies, y'all can't get mad on the breakup when the man is all stashed up and stacked up and he got his money. You can't be mad at
Cindy
that.
W.M. Dixon said he's coming to PA this Saturday. You can practice your dating etiquette on him.
And it's
Mess.
crazy too, because even when you see it, like, because I serve people, and
Yeah.
when I'm giving the bill, I always like give it in the middle, but I
Yeah,
always
me
try
too.
to like lean it more toward the man.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll see women, they'll like want to grab it. They're like, "Ah, I got it.
Right.
I'm like, girl, please. Like, what are you trying to prove right now?
So
Like,
it's
just stop.
your mental, Cindy.
Is it?
It is. It's your mental.
Because-
It's
and
horrific.
like, he want to pay,
But it's
you want to
horrific.
run
What about like
give out
women?
your
Like what
money?
about women? Hear me roar, and all the women. Women make more money than men financially.
I could be a six-figure attorney.
Women are
be
definitely
a
more
mechanic.
progressive than men in this country, especially African American women and more educated. They make more money. So, Senny, wouldn't it just be the norm at this point that women is?
I just
All right,
think
Senny,
it looks
so
better.
if you made six figures and your guy made regular salary and you'll go out to the restaurant, the bill's $200. You got $750,000 in your bank account. The meal is $300. This guy got a regular job. He's making $1,000 a week. He's just regular.
Cindy is like, I don't care. He's paying.
Cindy, and
Cindy, you are horrible.
Cindy, are you? And wait, hold on, Cindy. Let's go a little further. And he paid for the last 10 meals, like we just said. This is the 11th meal to eat. Are you out of your six-figure salary with $720,000 saved in the bank account
for nothing?
And you even got $4,000 holding in your cash app? Cindy, are you? Is he paying for that 11th meal?
No, I'll probably pay it.
Yo, Cindy, you
Said she would
you are
probably
a piece
I'll
of
probably
ish.
pay it.
If
I'll probably pay
you
it.
probably pay.
I mean, this is hypothetical, so I don't know how I'm feeling that day. There could be a lot of
Ooh,
factors.
Cindy,
So you're not paying it. You're not
Girl,
paying
your
it.
ass is selfish.
Did he pick the restaurant or me?
It doesn't matter.
matter.
It doesn't
You
matter.
ate, you ate.
But Cindy, see, you already
You
lost in
want
the
to go
conversation.
to Nobu but don't got Nobu money?
But wait a minute. So you already lost in the conversation. He already paid for 10 meals already. This is the 11th date. The 11th meal.
Cindy, you shy.
Ah, Cindy. Oh, man.
Okay.
Single men are listening to this.
pay. I'm gonna pay.
If you're a single man, call in and let us know your philosophy about this single woman.
There's a man.
I'm just
there's
saying,
men
like-
out there that
like-
don't mind. Like you're one of them talking right now.
No, but I'm saying if I heard this conversation, I didn't know. Like, say if I was a listener, I heard this. And knowing that I'm going to pay the bill anyway, 99% of the time, if I heard what you said as a single, if I was single, I'd be like, I don't know, son. I don't know. I don't know about
the guy
this.
for me.
I don't know. This might not be good.
Because it ain't tricking if you got it.
Cindy, you, oh,
People that don't
man.
mind, it's nothing. So there's probably a lot of guys listening talking about she's right.
Yeah, true indeed. I would agree. But then there's some guys that are like, especially if you made six figures. Like say, especially, but Cindy, you seem to be
There's
the type.
probably a lot of other stuff I'm providing. I mean, I'm not saying I
Come
would
on,
never.
Cindy.
I'm not saying that
And
I would
Barbi.
never buy anything. I'm
Can
just
quarter-
saying that I've just never
Now, you
had
know-
the desire to pay for a meal.
Now you know what's weird about this Barbie. Like I don't know if you heard the show Friday, but like her sex talk game is horrible, and she want people.
I missed that part.
And hold on, hear me out. So she want people to pay for meals. She said, "You're gonna get more out of this. The sex talk part is gonna be a liability, but she still want the free meal." Cindy, you got to bring more to the table.
Oh, goodness.
We don't need none of that sex talk.
If I pay for the 13th meal, I want to hear something. Yeah, I tell you what, talk sexy about the meal that you ate that night that I paid for the 20th time.
Is this going to be a point of contention in our relationship?
It might be. It could be. It could spark something. Like, this is the 36th meal I paid for,
She ain't
and I
paid
got to
for
change
one
my
yet.
brakes. We going out to dinner? No. Why? Because I got to fix my brakes because I done paid for 38 meals already.
Oh.
That's the whole car part.
Oh, no. Well, I didn't know.
And you got 10 stacks in your cash app.
Damn.
So are you gonna say, okay, don't worry about it, honey, fix your brakes, I got the meal, or is that gonna be an argument?
No, I'm going to be like, I didn't know you were struggling like
But why
this.
wouldn't you
I'll
know?
I'll cook at home for you.
Yeah, I'll be
But
like, do
you
you
know
want me
why-
to, do you want us to eat in?
But you know why?
horrible.
But you know why you didn't know?
I'll
Because you
order
don't know.
takeout.
Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on.
You're right.
You don't know what's going on because you're oblivious to it.
I'm oblivious.
And some men, egos and pride won't even allow. That's why arguments start with men and women in relationship. Because the man's ego and pride won't allow them to go, you know what, man, I'm broke tonight, but I got to pay for dinner, but I can't tell her this because I'm going to be such a loser. Like, men think that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And then then we go into the restaurant, but every time we step on the brakes, you hear all that squealing in the back.
Oh, well, maybe. I will take that into consideration. I never really thought about that. Maybe I will.
Senny, I want you to make this world a better place to live in. It starts with you, the woman in the mirror. The next time you're in a relationship, on that 11th date, pay for the meal. I just want to know how you feel and report back to us.
I will.
Let's clap for that.
Yeah.
Senny, because you feel sad now. Why are you going through you?
Well, like,
Senny, why you feel sad?
I feel sad because I've never even offered maybe I did come off. Maybe that's why these relationships didn't work.
You don't feel sad.
No, not only she doesn't feel. No, Barbi Cologne, hear me out. She doesn't feel anything.
I know
because she doesn't know.
Right.
She's oblivious to it, and she walks out like she usually does. She's not even she doesn't even, and she's right. It's not a justification, but she's right. Well, you want to be with me, you gotta have some money, blah blah blah. I get that, but life happens.
Gotta have some shekels.
Damn.
Not shekels.
Damn. Living with you every day would be impossible. Living with you every day would be crazy.
Your shekel count better be right.
Some.
Messing with Senny, she ain't playing
So
with y'all.
Senny, would an indicator be if the man ordered just the salad or something like that, something real light while you eating, and you're like, why are you just ordering that? Maybe I just don't have enough money now because I'm on that 38th date.
that I paid
and that I paid for.
It is an indicator of what they order. If they order light, like you a grown man, don't order I don't know. I don't even know what you could order that would be.
See, do me a favor.
Unless it's a salad or a soup or a pasta. Pastas are usually cheap.
See, do me a favor. You can look at that camera right there, and I want you to promise everybody that on the 11th date, I'll make it easy for you. On the 15th date, see that camera right there is looking right at you. Could you look at that camera right there and say
I
that?
paid for ice cream.
No. Senny, look at the look,
that
chips.
don't count.
Senny, look at that camera and say, repeat after me, okay?
Yeah. I don't want to speak this into my existence.
No. Hear me out. Look
Me
at that
paying
camera.
for
Look at that
stuff.
camera. Look at that camera. Repeat after me. To my future lover. Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
To my future lover. Hey.
My name is Senny.
My name is Senny.
And I promise you.
And I promise you.
On the 15th date.
On the 15th date.
I will pay for the meal.
I will pay for the meal.
And the drinks.
And the drinks.
And I will tip.
And I will tip.
And I will also pay for parking. I'll pay for parking.
And I will also pay for parking. Oh my God.
Did that hurt coming out?
Was that? Put a
you bite
pause
your
on
tongue?
that. Put a pause on that, Barbie. Did that hurt coming out, Barbie? Damn. Take it easy, Barbie.
It did.
Sure.
Put a
Cut it
pause on
out.
that.
Get your mind out together.
That haven't
sure.
happened for Senny since last October. Speaking of Senny,
It was very bittersweet because, it's almost, because I'm going to have to pay, but it's looking forward to I'm going to go on a 15th date with someone.
All right. So, speaking of birthdays, another announcement real quick. We're going to celebrate Senny's birthday. What's the date again? It's on a Wednesday. What's the day?
Weird Wednesday, October 27th.
Let's clap. Let's clap.
Yeah.
So
35.
here we go again. She's 35 years old. Let's clap for her.
Senny J's birthday extravaganza.
So we're going to turn up and party heavy. You know how we do it. You know how we get down. So y'all guys, if you're local, you know the deal. Come through, hang out with us. Senny J's birthday bash, October the 27th, right here in the building.
in
Now,
the studio.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna show the chat room some love. We're gonna, Senny, I want you to read that thing to me, man.
You want me to read it?
Yeah,
Let
read
me
it,
see.
right.
What time is it right now?
What time is
we
it?
have a little time. 8:10.
No, we should shout out the room. Let's shout out the room first. We're gonna shout out the room. We're gonna show the room some love. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Is LaShawn Oliver in the chat room?
Yeah, she's in here.
Okay, I don't know if she was in there earlier when I started talking. Let's applaud.
Yeah.
She was there. One more time. Let's applaud LaShawn Oliver because
LaShawn.
she did a lot, everything behind the scenes with this, man. An incredible job. LaShawn, I got to call you after the show. We got another major donation that we'll talk about tomorrow. So let's show the chat room. Barbi, let's show these folks some love.
Yeah.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at?
Where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
For what? For what?
For what? For what? For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? Hey, for what? Hey, for what?
Hey.
All right, one more time, guys, on the Motivational Monday. We're here to motivate. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
In the chat room.
Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? City, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come
Turn
on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
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 For what? Hey.
Hey. Good morning. We have
LaShawn, call me after the show.
Vanetta George in the building. Hey, girl, hey. Shaheed Johnson is here. Hey, Shaheed, good morning to you.
That's my guy.
Shout out to Lynette Serrano. Good morning. And here is your tea girl.
Hey, Lynette.
Yes, good morning to you. Shout out to Julius Galashaw. Good morning. Hey. Rue Ben is here. Good morning to you.
Hey.
Johnny Whippo is in the building. What's up, Johnny? Good morning.
What's up, brother?
Hey. Oh, Daryl Lyon just popped in. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl,
Good
professional bowler,
Right.
tricked us.
Got a newfound respect for that guy. Daryl, who's already a man of very few words. When Daryl says hello, he just smirks. He doesn't even say hi. But he lets his bowling do all the talking. Boy, he came in there with his bag. Has some kind of wrist thingy on. He had a rag.
Yeah, they professionals.
Had sun glare that the football players wear in his face. And commenced to just scoring about 3,000 points.
Right.
So thank you so much, sir. He was there early, too. Thank you so much, sir. Boy, that guy can bowl.
They were ready to bowl.
They
Man.
were ready. They were ready. Mm-hmm. Miss Tina Graham, the godmother of comedy, is here. Good morning. Lee Scott, I don't bowl. I just bowl for fun. I am not a good bowler. I think I had maybe 100 points, if that, 98,
Me too.
100.
But, Barbi, you did great.
The second game I did better. I had maybe like 100 and something, but the first game it was like maybe 90.
Barbi, you did
I don't
great.
bowl. I just go for fun.
Me too. That's what I did. We
So-
went for fun.
And I told everybody from get-go, I am not a bowler.
Yeah, me too. I already knew. But Daryl, how do you spin the ball like that, bro?
Like,
It went right to the.
twist.
It went right to the alley lane, but
Right.
didn't go in it,
And it was like,
and then turned back
and boom,
and boom.
strike, bam.
Wow, how do you do that, bro?
Right. Teach us.
I just was concentrating on keeping the ball on that middle arrow in the lane, and my ball was just anemic going down the whatever.
I just wanted to hit some pins. That's it. Long as I hit a pin or two, I was fine.
Daryl, how much is a bowling ball? How much does that cost? What's the average price of a bowling ball?
Right. I want to get my own ball and my own shoes.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to do that now after what's going on with you. Senny got to get her own ball too, but it's been a long time for her.
Sean.
I only bowl like once a year.
Don't you start no nonsense.
You won't
Shawn.
see me at another bowling alley.
We do know that you only bowl once a year. October's coming up.
Horrible. Y'all see the nonsense we gotta endure here? Just horrible.
It ain't nothing worse than when that woman called here and we had to call the cops on the chick. So you take that little bit of fun from me. Y'all go back in the archives and listen to that show. Continue.
I'm done with you.
Alice Wild McAllis is here. Hey, Alan. Good morning. to
Alan, can you bowl like Daryl?
Shahid. Shahid Johnson is here. Hey, good morning.
Hey, Shahid. Morning.
Wait, my W and Dixie gonna say cousin say bowling before you holler out balls.
Right.
That ain't happening no time soon.
No, sure wait.
Damn, everybody, I want to give these two ladies a moment of silence. The holidays are coming up, too. I don't know what they're going to do, but we all
We're
love
gonna
you
be
guys.
just fine.
No, you're not.
We're gonna be just fine.
You're going to be opening up your
Enjoying
gifts by
the
yourself. You're going to open up your gifts by yourself.
I have children.
But you still got time.
We have kids. We're never alone.
Oh,
She's
no.
gonna have Elijah. I'm gonna have Cam and Louie.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's gonna be great.
That's going to be exciting.
Whatever, Shawn.
You've done that
Daryl.
1,000 times. I have a rotation of kids that did that 1,000 times.
Hey, I can't stand your
I want some morning vagina in Christmas.
behind.
Damn kids.
Daryl, can they customize the ball? Because I need a light ball, but I need the bowling ball holes to be a little larger.
You're not qualified for
the
it right
lighter
now.
balls
I'm not paying.
are kid size, and the hole, my thumb and my fingers get stuck.
That's been your problem, too.
Oh, you lucky we on this show.
That's your problem, too.
You just shut your face.
Daryl, how does that? How much is the average ball,
Alan,
Barbie?
he said between 150 and 200.
For the ball?
What?
Oh nah, whoa.
Wait, you sure?
Cindy, look up the
Wait.
bowling ball. Like, what's the top? Like, what's like the professional guys on ESPN? How much is their ball?
That sounds about right.
Probably.
$200 for that ball?
Yeah.
Alan said he don't bowl. He's a basketball guy.
Oh, okay. $200? So I guess the main expense for a bowling alley are the balls.
Letitia Briscoe gonna say, "What do the lowly do for Christmas?"
Yeah, you got to find
Question mark turned down for what?
Yeah, now you got to. This is going to be a quiet moment for
So
you.
y'all really doing that right now with Shawn?
Yeah,
Seriously?
it's going to be a moment of reflection, guys. You still got 90 days. You might can huddle up with somebody before then. But if not, there's always going to be. There's always just remember that moment of reflection on Christmas Eve. And stay off of social media because there's going to be a lot of love on that. Go ahead. Who else?
I do avoid social media. Like
Word.
Valentine's Day for
Word up.
sure.
For real.
I have
Stay
to
away.
for like at least 2 or 3 days.
And then when y'all see all your ex-bulls out there with the big smiley faces.
No, I don't have
With the
that
new
problem.
broad. With the new broad, with the matching Christmas hats.
Shahid Johnson.
I'll be mad too.
Shahid Johnson's in the building.
You said that 3 times.
Cause you stop making me laugh. Who is it? This is William
Shahid,
Outlaw?
the bike's coming for Christmas. I'm buying
Hey,
it for
William
Christmas.
Outlaw.
Is that what I'm saying? Okay.
William Outlaw.
is
God
here.
bless you, brother.
Princess Cox. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, boo. Good morning.
I want these 2 young ladies to date before Christmas for the holidays. I really do. They're not going to tell it anyway because I'm always the last one to know.
You won't you won't even know, sure.
But I prophesized that I don't want Barbie and Senny opening up their gifts at Christmas by themselves. I don't want that. I really don't.
Don't you worry about it.
Keep us updated.
No, we won't. LaShawn Oliver is here. Hey, bestie boo. Good morning. No, we won't. Nobody
Barbie
will
be at
ever know
LaShawn's
again.
house. Opening up family gifts.
Daryl lying here. What's up, Daryl?
Barbie be like, wait, it's my turn.
I can't.
God bless you.
Oh, whatever, Shawn. Rel, Mr. Sensational Holla is here. Hey, Rel. Good morning.
But it's
Hey,
different
Rel.
for Rel is different. It's more celebratory. It's more
Celebratory.
celebratory for Rel and for a single man for Christmas. Because single men for Christmas, it's almost a turn up.
Really?
It's actually a celebration.
They get just as lonely as everybody else.
No, they don't, because they
Yes, the
could
hell
go
they
out
do.
and, because there's all these women out here and past relationships, new relationships. You could, like a single man could get up on Christmas morning, Barbie, or Christmas Eve, go to the party, hit a club, a function, and go the next day. Go over, make their rounds. Make their rounds to different.
And you trying to say single women can't do that?
Nah, you're not going to. Barbie, are you going to wake up on Christmas morning and make your rounds?
I've been to parties and been outside on Christmas. Okay?
Okay. God bless you.
Mm-hmm. Tamiko is here. Tamiko Britton.
You might have to go to Tamiko over there to Mike's in them house when they open up gifts.
Shut the hell up.
Tamiko, hold on.
Safe flight, safe travel.
She's hilarious. Her husband, let's clap for Tamiko and them.
Yes.
Mike is hilarious.
With his crazy.
That whole crew over there, they came in there with bowling balls and only bowled the 200. And God bless them over there. Boy, Mike was talking. They was over there at their shop over there at Indigo Lounge. Y'all support them folks over there. Oh, Mike was in there. Was you in there that night, Barbie? We was in there smoking hookah. And I don't know if it was that particular night, but Mike was in there. Whoa. That's nothing, bro.
I think I missed that one.
Oh, I'm coming through.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
we
I
winning.
was. Yes, I was. Yes, that was the night. Yes, I was.
Oh,
And
we winning. That's
he was
nothing.
talking buku
Right,
crap.
Bobby?
He was talking
Oh,
buku
he was
crap.
talking a whole lot.
Even last night at the bowling, even at the bowling alley, he was still talking crap. I think, Tamiko, what was his score?
I know one thing. His
Don't
fingers.
lie either, girl. What was his score?
His
Don't
fingers
try to
started.
take it for your husband.
His fingers started cramping up. And they had this big dude with him. That big guy.
That was
Who's that guy?
Oh my God, that's
Senny. This guy was
Lakeisha's husband. His name is I think his name was Tyrone. Right, Tamiko.
Senny,
Lakeisha's
this
husband
guy.
Tyrone, right? Yeah.
Senny, this guy, the biggest guy at the tournament.
Yeah.
Senny, this guy would take that bowling ball. He would palm it like a baseball, and hurdle that bowling ball down that freaking aisle, and that almost broke the next lane. So much power. Pause.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, brother.
Yeah.
That guy wasn't playing, boy. Yeah. He was the one that saved Mike and Tamiko's team anyway.
Right.
Yeah, they're adamant bowlers. They bowl. Him and the guy from the cafe. What was it called again? The cafe. The Great Shirts on?
Corner. No, yeah. Cindy, what's the name of those?
What was
The Comeback Cafe.
The Comeback
Comeback
Cafe.
Cafe.
Yeah, him and his partner.
Cindy.
They were bowling too.
Barbie, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our guy Deuce.
You think you get his number?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna find Deuce. I'll get him, right?
Oh,
and we're
Lord.
gonna go up against Indigo Lounge, just a private joint. And we're gonna beat.
Don't do that.
Hold on, Barbie. We're gonna beat the crap out of them.
Sure, you
Cause
must.
we got Deuces and we got the slow bowling
must-
LaShawn. We got the slow bowling champ of the world.
And 2-game, 3-strike
Yeah,
Barbi
that's
over
right.
here.
That's right. Gutter ball Senny and part 2 gutter ball Harvey. We will beat the crap out of them.
Wait, this ain't what you want, baby. You might want to get some new players.
Huh.
If you talking all this mess, right?
We got Deuce, bro. Deuce was so good, he would hit a strike and go back to watching the football game.
He
He wouldn't even watch the ball go
But
to
he
the
can't.
end.
He was like, well, he knew it was going to be a strike.
He was like, what are all these amateurs doing in here?
He got sick watching us play.
For real, it was disgusting to him.
He was like, look at these.
And every time he hit a strike, I would direct him back to the TV. Just go back. Don't worry about all this. Shout out to Mike and Tamiko.
Sir Prince Bane is here. What's up, Sir Prince Bane?
Hey, man. What's been going on with you?
Hey, how you been? D-Lo is in the building. What's up, girl? LaShawn Haynes Jones is here. Hey, LaShawn. Missed you yesterday.
No wonder if LaShawn Haynes Jones would have came out. No wonder would shoot. Can you bowl,
I was
LaShawn?
about to ask her, can you bowl, Sean?
Because she's like a jack of all trades. She does
Right.
all kind of things. It would be weird to see her come out and bowl.
Zay Gonzalez is here. What's up, girl?
Hey.
Trina Pinkert is in the building. Hey, Trina.
I
good
think
morning.
Zay can bowl. Can you bowl? I want to know. Trina, can you bowl? What's going on with you guys?
Brian Martindale is here. Hey, Brian. Good morning to you.
Brian, can you bowl? Bowl like Darryl Lyons could bowl. Like that guy can bowl.
Right.
And D can bowl as well.
Oh, yeah, D, Stacey's husband. Yeah, he can
Oh
bowl.
my
Yes.
God.
And got serious about it.
Right. They were they
was
had
like,
their
can you
game
smile,
faces
bro?
on.
Right. No, that was serious.
Well, he
like,
never
we ain't
smiles.
losing.
He never
He never smiles.
No, you got to know D. Yes, he does.
He smiles from the inside.
he like, this is my smiling face.
Yo, Senny, Stacy does all the smiling for him.
Right, because she always smiling.
She's always smiling.
I love me some Stacy. It's my boo.
So funny.
He can bowl.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, and D is good.
What the hell? What do these people have the time to learn how to do this?
I don't know.
Who else?
I just go for fun.
Me too.
WM Dixon is here. Hey, cousin. Good morning. Are you coming out to Wait for Real on Saturday? Call me.
Can you bowl, player?
Right. Kim Kibble in the building. What's up, Savage? Long time no see. Hey, girl. How you been?
Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome
girl.
back. Natalie Wright is here. Hey, Natalie. Good morning. Girl, you got to come to the next one, honey. Yes.
Natalie, can you bowl?
Man, can you bowl, girl?
Barbie, I give you a lot of credit because Barbie was the only one, guys, who didn't run out of steam. Except for Deuce. That guy Deuce was just like, he was amazing. Because he had to come back later that night. He was practicing. They had a bowling tournament, guys, at 5 o'clock, right? So I guess all the bowlers were doing anything.
Yeah.
The guy Deuce was there practicing for his tournament at 5 o'clock and played with us.
Yeah.
I'm going to find him. Don't worry about it. He's playing with us.
No, you're
Who
going to
else?
find her.
Did I say Murph is in the
And
building?
listen, man, you
Murph.
guys give me a round of applause because I was the one, I was the general manager of the team. We needed a player, and I snatched up a player.
That's right.
Come on, Senny.
Everybody else had 5 people, y'all. We only have 4.
And we was getting our asses kicked.
We was. So it was fair that he.
And shout out to
recruited.
LaShawn Oliver and Deuce who took. We won the second game, the
Right.
second round. We won.
I mean, yeah.
Marita, you let girl me and Sean Anthony already said we can't bowl. We cannot bowl. We
can't
just
bowl?
go for fun. We are great hype people. We will hype you up.
Yeah, but the whole
for
Marita,
sure.
she didn't bowl.
No, she didn't bowl.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Marita, can you bowl?
Oh,
Marita?
yeah, Marita, why didn't you bowl?
Because she was. I asked her, "Are you bowling?" Yeah.
You could have been on our team.
She was like, "My lip gloss, though."
Girl,
Come on, Marita.
Yo, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, Bowling Team, Challenge any team out there.
Oh.
That's Senny, Barbie, Sean, LaShawn
Not the
Oliver,
way I
and
felt
Deuce,
on this
bro.
thing.
And Deuce, bro. What y'all want to do? And then you know what happened? When the dude Deuce started bowling with us, and as soon as he hit his first strike, Iron Mule and Jackson Cafe got all flustered.
Right.
Now they want to look at us, and now all of a sudden we got a ringer. We didn't have a ringer. The man donated to the Allentown Men's Shelter and the rescue, the Harbor Mission. Where's he a ringer at?
Right. She said no, she don't bowl, Marita.
Huh?
Come on, Marita, girl.
We kicked Iron Mule in their ass. And Jackson Cafe and all the others. How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, boy.
Sonia Murray is here. Hey. Daryl said we accept all challenges. Okay, Daryl. All right. Naroma Robo Johnson is here. What's up, girl?
Daryl was bowling before we even started.
Right, he was getting his bowling. Right.
That guy can bowl, bro.
Right. Letitia Briscoe is here. Hey, girl. Good morning.
Doesn't say a word.
Shout out to why he isn't quiet. Just laid back, you know.
Boy, no wonder what that trauma bond was all about when he was a kid. Because I know I've been. I was sharing with Senny some of my stories growing up.
Yeah.
She was crying. She was, stuff that is
A little dark.
a little dark. But I put it funny into it, right, Senny? I didn't make it too dark. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
So I know. I've been traumatized.
Okay. Diane Hall. We had a Diane Hall.
Hey, Diane.
Diane, where were you yesterday?
Right. Lee, Daryl can bowl really well. He was getting more strikes, so he probably had a good 250. I think that's the highest you can get, right? In each game, is it 200, 250 or 3?
I think it's 300.
Whatever it was, he had high numbers.
Well, what is Lee trying to say?
Yeah, he asked what was
No, Lee, stop
what was
it.
his
You
score?
can't, Lee, my nephew. Hold
Lee
on,
trying to act like he professional.
hold on, Barbie.
Lee, you a
Hold
bowler?
on, guys. Let me handle this.
That's what
Lee,
I said.
my beloved nephew, I love you to death. And you probably can bowl, and you do want numbers to gauge your competitor. I get it. Darryl Lyons will bust your ass, bro. This coming from your uncle. I'm serious. This guy is not he got mad when he left one pin up there. He was pissed, and then he got the ball back and knocked that one down. And then split the ball. The ball, one pin was on one side, the other's on the other side. Hit one pin, that pin hit the other pin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You too busy running around with gusto. You ain't in the baby. You ain't got no time for this. Daryl bust your ass. I'm putting my money on Daryl Lyons.
Yeah.
And D. And Little Mike and Big Mike and Deuces.
Yeah, Deuce. Not Deuce.
Deuce. My fault. Deuce, Little Mike, Big Mike, Daryl, and D.
Oh, and Daryl said he was rusty. He trying to let y'all know, and he still did good. He said, I haven't bowled in 7 years. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so it's like once you get it, you'll never lose. Like riding a bike, you never lose.
Like swimming.
Okay, well, I don't know.
But he's really good.
Yeah.
Daryl, you should join the league. What are you doing? Lee Scott, but before you finish down the room, Lee Scott, knock it off, okay?
Lee said, you don't know nothing, all caps, about my bowling game.
Okay, and here's another
He said,
thing,
well,
Lee.
put your money up then.
Yeah.
Well, how about you just go to the bowling alley, go live so we can see your game, Lee.
Yeah, do that.
Lee.
Do that, bro.
Talking mad smack
And now
from
on
Texas.
top of that, Lee, you got to understand something too, bro. And I'm not knocking your game. All right, he just said he didn't bowl in 7 years. There was a lot going on yesterday. There was like 50, 60 people there, maybe 70 people there. We're all making noise. We're running around. There's a lot going on. And he's still hitting all these strikes.
Right.
Lee, you're my beloved nephew. You're bowling in a confined, safe environment. You're right. Him and D, they didn't even crack a smile.
They were serious.
They were going at it. They were going at each other.
They were serious.
My money's on Dow.
I don't know. D, that's my boy. I'm going to have to slide. You know that. They're my peoples, and I'm going to stick
Yeah,
beside him.
I'm going with Dow Lines.
He said he used to bowl in 5 different leagues.
See, I'm going with Dow.
And
Dow's the best bowler in this room right now.
Lee Scott said he'll put up some of his scores.
Oh, God. We want to see you bowl, bro.
Right. Avis Denise said she can bowl.
No, Avis.
She used to be on the league.
How
no.
you gonna tell Avis
No.
I believe you, girl.
You can bowl. I'm not saying you can't bowl, but not like Darryl. He can. Darryl was hitting strikes after strikes. He did a half an hour of strikes.
Lee said he would have been going head to head with them.
Oh, God. Yo.
Sean DeLogan said she can bowl very
Oh,
well.
God, you people, man.
You asked if they could bowl, they telling
I
you
want
yeah.
y'all to go live and videotape. That's a great suggestion, but I want to see this.
Why you don't believe them?
Because people always talk smack when
Right,
you know because
we can have a Zoom competition, charity.
because they don't know. You know why? Because no one wants to yield.
Right.
Because that's what we do. No one wants to yield to Darryl right now. No one wants to yield. Darryl's the best bowler right now. He proved it yesterday. Now everybody, instead of saying he's the best bowler, but I don't think so. Let him have his glory right now, and then you can say whether what can he bowl.
Hey, Lakeisha girl.
Lee, when the last time you bowled?
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't bowl in 7 years.
Right.
So, Lee, if you tell me the last time you bowled was 3 months ago,
And you better have
you
a
got
300.
a problem.
Right,
You got a problem.
Because Darryl didn't bowl in 7 years.
Yeah,
and
Darryl
was out there strike.
He started closing his eyes.
Right. He was bowling with his eyes closed. Okay, you get that boy good. That boy good.
The Darryl was about to step to our God Deuce.
Right. We was like, hold up.
But wait. I don't know,
Out
Lee. And Avis, God bless you. Yes, you can bowl, and I probably was in the lead, and you bowl better than I do, of course. I get it. I bowl for fun like Barbi and Senny. I get it.
Right.
But,
Girl, we all bowl
Darryl, not only was he doing the curveball thing, he was doing it from both sides of the lanes.
Right.
Who does that?
Oh, I was practicing my left hand bowling.
Who does that? Continue.
He said, I'm good, but I'm rusty. Okay.
Who said that?
Darryl. No, yeah.
Rusty?
Right.
Well, if that's rusty,
then what's the shoe? Right.
what's your primetime game like?
Right. Right.
Damn. Bowling must have been a therapy for you. Who else?
Trina Pinkett said she loved bowling. Her average was about 140.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That's like LaShawn.
Avis Denise said she only bowled 220 average. Okay.
That's
Avis,
good.
Yeah.
But that's good. I say Avis Denise bowls better than my beloved nephew.
I bowled about 75 yesterday.
You was horrible. I
Between
bowled,
both games.
Yeah. I bowled like
That was like the
100 and
average.
something between both games.
Yeah, that was like the average.
Ruben, the next one is December 17th.
18th,
18th.
17th.
18th, day. We're gonna finalize everything and we'll put it out there. So if you guys are in the area again, or you want to come on out. Yes,
This
we're
time
gonna do it again.
we're taking over the whole
the whole
bowling
bowling alley.
the
We
whole
want to
thing.
take up all 24 lanes. Yes,
Who else?
that's right, all lanes. Diane Hall. We said Diane Hall is in the building.
Diane,
What's
where
up,
were
Diane?
you? Diane, what's going on? Diane, this was in Easton. You live in the Poconos. What happened? Why weren't you there? Diane, I need you and Mark at the next event. And that's it. Your podcast king has spoken, Diane. You hearing this all the way from the top. I need your ass there, you and your husband and your child and everybody. Who else?
This, terrible Lee Scott. That's what's up, Lee? Rail Hollis said he'll be at the next one.
Yes.
Awesome.
Prentice, get your ass out here.
Word.
Yeah, provided we don't normally it's not the weather is still okay here in December. It's usually like January, February. We get all the
if
crazy
it's sunny,
weather.
come on out. It's just a regular cold day.
You know, we used to
No
snow.
difference from New York.
Oh, you know.
If it's just a regular cold day, it's a regular cold day. You just got more
That's it.
buildings out there
That's it.
and more murders. Go ahead.
Tiffany Close.
Hey, Tiffany.
More buildings and more murders.
What's up, Tiffany?
And more vaginas. And more Jordans.
Oh, the Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray is here. And hey, Tracy, she said Diane Hall said sorry. They were entertaining. They had company. Yesterday.
All right. Well, the next one is December. We need you in the building, Diane.
Right.
God bless you.
So we put it out there now. It's in December, so you guys. Oh, and Julia said they'll be there also. So we put it out there now. So
Can you
mark your
bowl, bro?
calendars.
And you know what?
Can y'all bowl, Julius?
Give this message back to Stacy. You can have Stacy Jackson Cafe. You can have Daryl. Because we got Deuce.
We're gonna need a couple more players.
Nah,
too.
we got Deuce. So we need.
We don't only want Deuce because I want to win.
We
This time.
won the last round. We won. Yes, we won.
Because I had
We
one. I don't
won.
even know what the final
You
score
played
was.
the third game by yourself.
Yeah,
But we
our
won.
final score was 607.
Almost 7. No, we was more than that.
No, we weren't. It was
We won. We bust ass that second game thanks to LaShawn Oliver.
Trevor Lee. It's
But
like
we
the
beat everybody.
17th or 18th, whatever Sunday that is.
Come on down. We're doing this for charity.
He could come for charity. Don't do that, Senny.
Why you say it like that, Senny?
Right.
Damn. You know him like that? I know Trev longer than you.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Like that.
I know Trev longer than you when Trev was out here with Grindman Entertainment.
Oh Lord.
When you was 12 years old. What are you talking about?
Okay.
But no, they are competitive.
So y'all
I
come
don't
on
know
down. Get
how
your
good
team.
they are.
Doing this for charity.
Okay.
We'll get Trevor involved with the Poconos too with charity. Who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
Danielle Williams is here. Hey, Danielle. Good morning.
Danielle was doing her
She
thing.
was in the building.
Danielle was doing her thing. Hey, Danielle.
She was all right. She was all right.
Yeah.
She was cute. She was all
had
right.
Banana hyping her up down
Right.
there.
She posted.
Banana
She said
yelling.
my bowling game was horrible, but my height woman was all right. That's
She's
right,
left-handed too.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of left-handed bowlers out there.
Oh, Trev said badminton, golf, hockey, spades, whatever you want. What you want to do? What you want to do?
Another Lee Scott. Another Lee Scott.
Y'all don't want no spades tournament because I'm trying to tell y'all. Now that's right there. I will whip some ass and some spades now.
Spades is for
Okay. Yes. I'm
Barbie Cologne.
I'm serious.
Barbie Cologne. Barbie Cologne.
I ain't
I
playing
wanna
no
hear that
spades.
spades
Somebody's
for
gonna
this.
get shot.
We play.
Barbie Cologne.
Them spades games get too serious for no
Spades be
reason.
I don't know
serious.
why they get serious. It's such.
Tables be flipping
That-
over like.
I don't know why it's so serious for a simple game that a 2-year-old can play.
No, that's
you
simple.
need to get your bid whist game up.
Big
Let's
whistle
play
for
that.
Old ass people. Ain't nobody old
Let's
over
play
here.
that. Y'all sitting there
whist.
fighting over one suit. Go ahead, Barbie. Who else?
Play bridge.
Listen here, that's her right. Show me
You
how to
got
play
spades.
big whist, and I whip somebody's ass at that too.
I'll tell you how to play it.
I'm
You call
saying.
whatever. If you got a whole hand of hearts, that's the trump.
All right.
And whichever
anything I
direction
play,
it goes
I'ma
in,
win.
whatever direction it goes in, you can have the low hearts, and that could be your trump.
Okay.
But y'all sit there with one spade. What is that? That's boring. And then you take a pencil and paper. We don't have pen and papers with whist.
So what?
You got paper and pen and charts and all that.
what's fun then? Like how you know you win? Like how you?
Well, I mean, yeah, you got to write it down. But I'm just saying.
don't
But
know,
it's
like,
it's
I don't
more
wanna play if I
it's
can't
more of a
whip-
game to use your brain, not spades. It's Barbie, please.
Spades, you gotta
Try
use
your-
your brain
try
because
your
you gotta
brain.
be able
Brain
to
for
count
one
them
suit?
cards. You gotta be able to count them cards
For
to know
one-
what.
but
to,
imagine-
And
but
it's
you-
the strategy
you-
with your other partner.
Yeah,
with
but
what suits they're
sit-
putting
but-
down.
Barbie, imagine counting your cards with spades. Imagine counting the cards with all the suits.
okay.
See, it's more challenging.
It's not counting
See?
no just with the spades because you had like say if
Spades
you
is
got
spades.
It's
a
just that
whole
lot-
hand of hearts.
It's just that a lot more.
If you got a
people
whole
know how to
hands of
play
heart,
it.
you
I'm
can't
just
do anything
saying,
with it. You're done.
I won. Oh yes, you could. You let everybody get their stuff out.
Barbie,
Then
I'ma
them
teach you.
last couple.
I'm gonna teach you how to play
You
bid
can
whist.
win with a hand of hearts.
Once I teach you how to play bid whist, you'll never play spades
I'm
again.
down with it.
Go ahead. Well,
I'm
who's
down
that?
with it. Mm-hmm.
Spades.
Tamil Payne is here.
They out here
Audrey A.
glorifying
Johnson is in the
spades.
building.
That's crazy.
Nobody plays bid whist though. Sean.
Right. Nobody really.
You know
Nobody
why?
knows
You know
it.
why,
Because
Senny?
it's an old
It's like
people's game.
it's like anything else. When there's a challenging game,
Ain't
no
no
one
way.
wants to play it
Lord.
because they don't want to challenge themselves, Senny.
Is that it?
That's it. Spades puts me to sleep. I don't understand why they jump
chess
around.
is a challenging game. A lot of people play chess.
but no, a lot of people play checkers because they don't want to play chess. Who else? Barbie, who else?
Fever Man is here. Hello, Fever Man.
That's
How are
my
you?
guy. What's up, brother?
don't
Long
know
time. Glad to hear from you.
Hey, people, man.
You play?
Time.
Can you bowl, brother?
Can you bowl? Right. Tanya Lynette is in the building. Hey, girl. Shout out to you. Avis Denise is here. Hey, Avis. Good morning. Oh, I can play some dominoes too now, the Godfather. Listen, you forgot I was married to a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she's
okay?
half Puerto Rican, bro.
Right, you
That's
know,
easy.
them feet eyes, copy cool, baby.
You
Come
know
on,
what
y'all
I'm
don't
saying?
want this?
You might see at
Y'all want this?
you might see at the Bethlehem Merengue Festival
You
next
listen,
week.
you might.
'Cause
Look, be out there. Hola, papa. Hola, mommy.
can you bowl though, bro?
Wait, shoot.
I don't think the Godfather could bowl. Go ahead. Who else?
Who else we have? Sister Soul Jar in the building. She said, Sean, you talk all that smack. Can you bowl?
No, I can't.
Right. we was saying.
I can't. See how easy that was?
We are not bowlers here.
I'm not
we
bowling.
go for fun.
I can't.
That's it. We get a strike, it's lucky.
There's some things I
Because
can
there
do.
is
Bowling
no
is not.
technique to our bowling at all. We
And
just throw the
because
ball.
we didn't, and because I can't even bowl, guess what? We won the second games.
Right, we didn't even care. We would just go for fun. It was
While they
scary.
was sitting there mad as hell, we won.
Right, I was happy, excited.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I got a strike.
They were looking at us like, how did they win? Haters. Who else?
Terrence Breeze Thomas is here. Hello, Terrence Breeze Thomas. Are you new to the show? Because your name does not look familiar. If you are, welcome to the show. We appreciate you watching.
And let us know if you're single or in a relationship, and don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let us know if you're single or in a relationship, and don't lie, my friend. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Don't lie. Let us know.
Hello.
Turn your device down, whoever this is. on the phone.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Turn your device down. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Can
You have to talk to us through your phone.
You got to turn the phone down. You got to turn the phone down, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I'm in my car.
Yeah, you got to turn the phone down. You got to turn everything down.
You gotta turn the phone down, bro. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I'm in my car. Yeah, you gotta turn the phone down. You gotta turn everything
Turn your device
That's fine.
down.
That's fine. Hold on. It's fine. It's fine. Don't get this fine. All right, listen. We're gonna call back when you're ready to talk, and we're gonna do that. Bobby, who else?
Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons is here. Hey. Daryl said we didn't win. Jackson Cafe won the second game.
No, you
Sean.
didn't. I'm gonna get the scores today, bro. Or LaShawn Oliver could get the scores. It's very easy, bro. You
Nicole Harris is here. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. Shout out to Nathaniel Jones. Good morning to you. Lakeisha Berglund is here. Hey, girl. That was her husband, Tyrone, who other big guy on their team. That's who that was.
Boy, that guy was putting those assaults on those pins, boy. And thank you guys for
tearing
coming
it
out,
up.
boy. That your husband, boy. That guy can bowl.
Damn. Yeah.
He was kicking some ass.
Shanna J Music is in the building. Good morning,
God
Shanna.
bless her.
Yes, Shayla Hall is here. What's up, Shayla? Good morning. And Fabiola Fabi is in the building. What's up, Fabi? Those are all the names that I have seen today. If you are here, you want to get shouted out, just say hi. Let me know you're here.
Yes, we truly appreciate you guys listening. You want to make sure you stay connected with us on social media so that you can be abreast of all of our events that we're having and things that we're doing. We go live every morning from Facebook, so follow us at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Facebook. Make sure you like the page. We also have a group page that's on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is fun. Make sure you guys join us on there. We're also on YouTube. We broadcast simultaneously on there, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Make sure you subscribe to that. We are also on iHeartRadio platform. Make sure you follow us on there. We go, the show pops up on there as soon as we go off. And we're also on Instagram, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Like this video on Facebook and throw it on your wall.
All right, thanks, Senny. Thanks, Barbi. Okay, so Best of Both Worlds, that's Sunday, October the 17th at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive. That's Rob Stapleton and Will Trax. Tickets on sale now. We got a bunch of birthday parties lined up. And give me that fly. We got a bunch of, thank you. We got a bunch of birthday parties lined up as well. So, you guys come on out to the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania, and let's have a good time. Rob Stapleton, Will Trax, music by DJ Hot Sauce, hosted by your boy Shawn Harvey. So come on out, Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive. Also tonight at the Iron Mill, guess what? Big event tonight. The Iron Mill Eagles versus Cowboys. That's tonight, September the 27th, 2021. From the doors open up at 4 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. We're at the Iron Mill. We have football specials there as well. Barbi will be there tonight, so y'all come on out.
On deck tonight, y'all.
Y'all come on out and enjoy I don't like the Eagles or the Cowboys, but
right.
The Eagles and the Cowboys, Iron Mill, the doors open up at 4 p.m. all the way to 11 o'clock. Come on now, Barbi's Bartending. That's 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Let's have a good time. Great food over there. Football menu, Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Tonight, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., Eagles and Cowboys. All right. Time's flying, so we do a few minutes extra if y'all can stay. And we're going to do some front page news. All right, let's go. Front page news, y'all, with Senny J. Hey. Front.
S to the E, double N-Y. Hey, you can't deny.
Yeah.
Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all. Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
And you can't deny.
Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
Hold on, Senny. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barkley.
Good morning. I'm just happy to be here.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Rel. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Senny. You gotta pay. You gotta pay at least for one date.
Hold on, let him talk. Let him finish.
And I'm gonna tell you why, Senny. Actually, I feel like the one date that you pay for, that's the guy you're gonna marry. Because let me tell you something. I don't even invite a female out unless my intentions are to pay. Right? Like if I don't have the money, I'm not even gonna say let's go eat. You feel me?
Right.
So when I say let's go eat, right, it's because I'm going to treat.
Right.
But I've had females snatch the bill, or I've had females, they go to the waitress like before the waitress even brings the bill, and they go to the waitress, and I'm like, where's the bill? And they'll be like, oh, I took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that, yes, if a man invites you out, yes, right, he should pay. But I have to say, it is a great feeling because it almost feels like I'm appreciated for what I've been doing so far as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Great way of looking at it, Rel, of course. Senny, it goes back to compassion. You lack, there's a lack thereof for you.
Yeah. I feel appreciated. It makes you feel appreciated.
And it makes you feel so Mr. Makes Sense, Mr. Sensational. You see how it both makes the parties feel?
Yeah.
One is practicing the principle of compassion, and the other one feels appreciated. Wow.
I can see how.
Wow,
you would feel
Ralph.
that.
Oh, let me. I'm just gonna clap for you, sir. Thank you, Senny.
Yeah.
She's not convinced.
Yeah, I'm going to take that under serious consideration the next time I'm in this situation, for sure.
It makes me. It makes a man feel like a couple things. One, she appreciates what I've been doing for her so far, and two, that the Schlong game is on point.
Boy, the knowledge that he's kicking right.
Yeah, because it makes them go crazy enough to pay.
See, there you go, looking at it in a negative way. Ladies that are single need to be listening to what Rel is saying right now. Rel, if you don't mind, I know this sounds crazy. Can you just repeat that one more time, because they're not hearing.
It makes me feel like what I've been doing so far is appreciated, and that two, the Schlong game is on point.
Man,
That's
you can't even say any more about this. So, Senny, why don't you feel that?
Okay. I'm
Feel it. Barbie felt it. Feel it.
I'm gonna need to experience this feeling.
Well, these two ain't feeling nothing right now. The holidays are coming up.
First
I'm
of all,
concerned
you're
for
gonna
them.
stop putting my business in the
Sean,
street.
as far as the holidays, you are right, because being the man that I am, it is very pricey in the holidays when you it's a little bit of a break. It's like, hey, I ain't gotta spend no money right now. Especially if she got kids. You like, good Lord Jesus of Nazareth. That's a lot of money.
It's almost $1,000, and that's not even a committed relationship.
Right. I went on a date that cost me $600.
Yeah, me too.
Like, listen. So Christmas is definitely.
Yeah. Well, what did you go for $600, Real?
I did. I did that too. I spent $500 on a date.
I was dealing with a Senny that drinks a lot.
Oh.
I got you.
I've done that as well. But Rel,
yeah.
Again, but for a single man on the holidays, it's still right. You know, you have all these advantages.
Right.
You don't have to spend the bread. If you don't want to, right?
Right.
You could be single, but you can make your rounds. Of course, Barbie's right. Women can make their rounds too, but men could really make the rounds.
I have a customer. God bless.
All right, God bless.
God bless.
Senny, which Senny?
Trev said, "Don't pay." He said, "Senny, don't pay till the third or fourth date, and then ghost him. It'll drive him crazy."
Oh, there you go. But Senny, that's funny. Senny, if you are literally in the 10% where not even your girlfriends don't practice this principle that you're doing you're not practicing compassion. You're not compassionate. We can work on that. Then that's whatever he's saying. That's funny. I get it. But Senny, you really need to feel compassion about it, and the person will appreciate it.
Yeah, Letitia, she said, Senny, you don't have to pay. Just cook him a good meal sometime.
No, listen.
And I do that.
Listen.
I do cook, and I cook
Senny.
So.
Senny, cooking a good
think that's
meal.
appreciated.
Senny.
Appreciated
Senny,
as well.
cooking a good meal.
Then you don't have to. We don't have to spend money to go out.
Senny.
Because I just cooked for you.
Senny, are you listening?
And I'll make it nice, and I'll wear something sexy.
Cooking for a man.
And I'll moan for you.
Senny.
Not like that.
Senny, cooking for a man. Senny, cooking for a man ranks up there with this, like the same vagina every day. It still ranks up there the same thing. That's nothing.
Well, not if it was the first meal she cooked.
It's not. No. Senny, that does it. That go on out there, Senny, and pay for the meal. Go on out there and pay for the meal, Senny. A nice dinner.
I've paid for meals, but
Are you serious right now?
The guys that I have, they actually preferred me to cook for them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if there's a guy, if you, the thing is, that you pay for a meal. That's all this is about. Senny, just go out, cook a good meal. It's the same thing with the same vagina. Senny. Come on, let's knock it off. Go out there and pay for a meal. Senny, what you got in the news? Pay for it once, at least once.
I'll think about it.
Wow,
Sean.
okay.
I'll take it under advisement. Hold on.
And if your girlfriends are doing this and paying for meals and doing that, and you're the only one that's still not, that's alarming to me.
I mean, but they're all married. So, I mean, are they really paying for it? So it doesn't matter.
See, there you go.
Are they really paying for it? They can say, "Oh yeah, I paid for my man's dinner." I'm like, okay.
Senny, you're closed-minded to the fact.
You're married. It's not paying for anything. Y'all share the money.
Relationship
so what
status.
Are you paying for?
Relationship status has nothing to do with it. We talking about compassion. We talking about compassion. We talking about
compassion. Same bank account.
We're talking about compassion and feeling appreciative. We're not talking about the status.
Half the time you're married, they don't want to go out because they're like, nah.
See, there you go.
Let's keep it inside.
Yeah, there you go.
Then they want to be like, oh, you always want to spend money. Because it's the same money.
Yeah, because it's your experience.
It's different.
That was your experience.
Oh, it's not my experience. I've never been married.
You was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like I said, the status of it doesn't mean anything in the sense. It's just compassion and feeling appreciative. You don't have to have a status for that. Just even if you're not married or not. If you say, hey, listen, I want to pay for the meal.
I think men that pay all the time don't care. I don't think.
Again, you're not being compassionate. Now you're being closed-minded to it. I'm sorry to say that, and you're not showing any compassion at all. You still stuck, but you're still stuck on that.
Because you're making an issue of something that's not an issue.
Wow.
She said it's not an issue.
It's not an issue. Go ahead, Senny.
I don't understand why you even still on the subject.
All right, go ahead. But because Rel just cleared it up. He just said it. A man wants to feel appreciative too.
He said because it makes me feel like, but he could do without. You'll be all right.
All right, go ahead.
Men go underappreciated every day. You'll be all right, B.
Senny.
Boy, Chris.
Sandy.
I want to see if you be saying that on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is going to be horrific for you.
It's going to be a happy time.
No doubt.
I hate you. Yes.
I hate you too.
In the news, a local government candidate in Miami who has a Hispanic last name from a previous marriage is under fire after claiming to be the city's most high-profile Hispanic Democrat. But you ain't. A local government candidate in Miami came under fire after she called herself the most high-profile Hispanic Democrat in the city of Miami Beach. Former Miami Beach City Commissioner Kristen Rosen Gonzalez, who served from 2015 to 2018 before resigning to run for Congress, made a remark during a Zoom interview with other Democratic leaders in Miami-Dade County last week. Rosen Gonzalez made a bid to party leaders for their endorsement, claiming to be the most high-profile Hispanic Democrat. Should the party endorse one of her opponents, it would be upsetting and confusing for constituents, she said. She said, I'm perceived as being Hispanic by all of the Hispanics in my community, she told the local news outlets. She said, I'm their girl. My last name is Hispanic. However, I know I'm not Hispanic, after coming under fire for her remarks. Rosen Gonzalez was married to Emilio Gonzalez. They divorced in 2009, and she kept her married name after separating. Maria Elena Lopez, who was also present on the Zoom interview, said, at the time that she made the remarks, I went, wait, what did she just say? Adding that adopting the last name of your Hispanic ex-husband does not give you the right to say that you are Hispanic. The commissioner doubled down on what she said, saying that, the representative said by keeping a Hispanic last name that she was trying to confuse voters. She said, I am proud of my children who are Hispanic, and I am proud to have kept my Hispanic married name. I am proud to speak Spanish fluently, and am proud of the relationship I have built with the Miami Beach Hispanic community. She added, of course, none of that, though, makes me Hispanic. So she's still, she's still running. But Rosen, I don't think you're gonna win. You've been false peddling yourself out there. Yeah.
Well, since Corona, narcissism has definitely running rapid through this community, and that's a narcissistic behavior when you say, "Hey, I'm the most." What did she call herself?
the most high profile.
Right, the most high profile. That's a narcissistic statement.
Hispanic demographic.
Now you're not. You might be. I mean, I don't know if you're Slavic, you're Jewish or whatever.
I can't even find out her nationality.
And God, as you said, Rosen sounds a lot of Slavic and a lot of Jew in there. So yes, you are embedded into the community. You probably love the Hispanic community and its culture. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong. You even married a Latino. You even married a Latino man. You have Latino children. It's nothing wrong with that as well. You love the culture. You'd have just been better off just saying that. I'm such and such and such, and I love the Hispanic culture. I love it so much that I listen to Latin music. That's all you had to say. But when you make this statement, then you come under fire because you're disrespecting the whole Hispanic culture.
Right.
And what people go through in this culture every day. You can't say that, dummy.
Disrespectful.
You shouldn't now you shouldn't be representing now. Because this is how you really feel behind closed doors. Just like the other woman, the white woman that's black. What's her name? Rachel what?
Rachel Doze. Was it Doze?
Oh, yeah, Rachel.
Same thing with
Stone.
her. Like you can love the black culture.
Right, but you ain't black.
But you're not black.
Stop.
You that's all. It's cool. You don't have to be black. You can love black people.
Right.
You can love the whole thing. And we will embrace you for that. But the forced narrative, no. You can't do that. And this woman shouldn't be running for anything. Because you're not truly representing the culture. So it's either one or the other, miss. You're either gonna love the culture and represent it, or you're gonna love the culture and live by that culture, but you can't represent it the way you're trying to now.
No.
And it's embarrassing. And you're on a Zoom conference. You gotta be careful with Zoom. That people asked me to do Zoom comedy when Zoom was out. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It's because it articulates the wrong way. And now it's recorded. Now you look like a freaking idiot, and now you went viral. And get rid of your husband's last name. I know that's the kids.
She don't have to.
My kids got the name. Women
She
always
don't
run
have
with
to.
that. That's my kid's name. I don't want to have a kid's last name. Blah, 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 blah. I want to have a kid's last name. And then you got the new husband, and the new husband got to walk around with you having the marriage name.
And that's when she can get rid of it, when she get a new husband.
Get rid of that name
Don't
when
tell
you
her
get
what to
married.
do.
But a lot of women do that. They still keep
That's ridiculous.
the husband. I'm not marrying no. Well, I'm already married. I'm not marrying no. That's a deal. I don't care if you're paid for 25 meals. You got golden vagina, and you love being Hispanic. I am not marrying you if you're keeping that husband's last name for the sake of your kids.
No, I would never do that.
We're not doing that because your kids, say you got 2 kids, say you got 3, that name will continue on.
Do people do that?
Yeah, they do that.
Keep their
I ain't never
Yeah,
heard
they
that
do
before,
that.
but all
Married
Yeah,
right.
they
name
do
when
that,
they
and y'all
remarry?
need to stop doing that. Hold on, ladies, you can get mad at me all you want to, and you know I don't give a damn.
Sure.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
No.
If you're divorced and you still got that husband's name for the sake of the kids.
Well, I have my
For the sake of the kids. Hold on a second. For the sake of the kids. And then you meet somebody else. And they want to marry you. Get rid of that last name. Your kids have the name. You don't need to have the name. You take your husband's last name. What is wrong with you women out there?
I ain't never heard that one, Shawn. People ask me.
They do it all the time.
Damn.
Stop the nonsense.
It's crazy.
What is wrong with you? I gotta have the last name because the baby's got the last name and I want to have the last name. No, you don't have to have that last name.
No, you don't. You should stay with
Knock it
father
off.
then.
Be mad at me all you want to. I don't care. You marry somebody else and that man loves you and they say, listen, I want to marry you. Throw that. I'm going to just use a name. Take that Johnson married name and throw it in the garbage.
In the basura.
You're not a Johnson no more. You're a Williams. Your kids are Johnsons.
Well, you will be a William.
But I'm not going to marry a woman and she has her ex-husband's last name and then going to throw my Harvey name in that mess.
Yeah, I think that's a little disrespectful.
God bless. Continue. And that woman, get your ass out of the Hispanic culture. You're a fraud.
Right.
You disrespect everybody. Who's running against her?
Some other
I
people.
want her to win.
She said some other people.
Miami Beach
Some
is a
other-
great place to go to.
Some other people. Couple.
Well,
Hispanic
let's
people.
vote for the other people.
Yeah.
And get rid of when you get married again, get rid of that last name. I know you're mad. I don't care.
I have a Hispanic last name, but I am not Hispanic. I am African American through and through.
But if you get married again, are you keeping the
Hell no, that
God.
name is gonna be gone.
But you know why? You know why? Because you're a grown ass woman.
Hey, what about no? Look, I only did that because it's convenient. Everything I have tied to all my businesses is in that name, and I'm not about to go through the drama. No, I'm not doing it. I ain't changing.
I
it.
said to my wife, you got to get rid. Y'all y'all follow that journey with me.
What
Yeah.
about like
Y'all
Tina
followed that
Turner?
journey with me.
She kept her name.
Who?
Tina, because she was the artist.
Tina who?
Yeah,
Tina
but she
Turner,
got
she
married.
Yeah, she got married. She's an artist. That's a brand name. My whole thing is this.
Still.
Y'all know, y'all follow
can
my
still
journey with
change
this.
it.
Y'all followed the journey with this before I even got married. Before I even did all this.
And
I
Kim
said that wife-
Kardashian is
that
keeping
wife
her
got it.
last name too.
I said my wife got to get rid of that name. I said it. She was like, honey, I love you. I'm getting rid of that name. I'll be a Harvey. I said, thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
You should stick on your husband's last name if you get married.
Be mad at me if you want. I don't care. And God bless.
Yeah,
Right.
and those women are telling you to be bad if you what?
That's a deal breaker for.
You get mad if you want to.
That's a deal breaker for Harvey.
Well, it's a good thing you're married.
We're
you ain't got to worry about
You're
no
not
more.
gonna keep your original name,
He's a
your
hater.
married name.
You sound
and
like a
then,
hater.
And then my name. You're not having 3 last names.
You sound like a hater.
You're not doing it on my watch.
Now, if they want to keep their maiden name because,
What maiden name?
like me, I kept my maiden name. My name is actually hyphenated, but I don't really use it because it's too much to sign on paperwork. But my name is hyphenated.
Get rid of those names, ladies.
Now, when I get married again, I might just take just get rid of the hyphenated name and just keep just my husband's new name. Who I made it keep Garland and then hyphenate it again. Who knows?
Get rid of those
Depends
names.
on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a little razzle dazzle,
Just get rid of those
you
names.
know what I'm saying?
So if a man came to you and you loved him, he said, you got to get rid of all that and take my last name. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Nah, it's not a deal breaker.
Thank you, because you're a grown woman. Go ahead. What else,
I
Senny?
mean, okay, babe. It ain't that big of a deal.
There you go. Okay, because you're a grown-ass woman.
GoFundMe is not insurance, as Black funeral directors are pushing insurance planning, not crowdfunding. Comedian Anthony A.J. Johnson from the Friday movies death earlier this month, his widow, Lexis Jones Mason, has been imploring people to contribute to a GoFundMe account to pay for his funeral. And she has been criticizing them for not helping financially. That prompted many fans on social media to wonder why the popular comedian, best known for playing Ezal, didn't have life insurance. She had stated, "I would not be asking if we had it or a policy," she said in her tearful appeal. Black funeral directors say it's a problem that they see all the time. Struggling families resorting to crowdfunding to pay for funerals, which typically range in price from $8,000 to $12,000. Too many families don't have a plan to pay for funeral expenses, and even superstars like Prince and Aretha Franklin died without wills. Donna Henderson, who's the owner of Henderson's Highland Park Funeral Home in Des Moines, Iowa, which is one of 2 Black-owned funeral homes, said you have to save money for this or purchase insurance for this in order to take care of it. Henderson decried the expectation that strangers are expected to pay for the funerals of others. She said, "I had to bury my mom. Why wouldn't you bury yours? I think it's very presumptuous to ask everybody else to help you take care of a responsibility that you have." Mm-hmm. The account that Mason set up for AJ Johnson has more than $52,000. She listed $20,000 as the goal for Johnson's homegoing service, with the remaining balance going to his children and grandchildren for ongoing support. Offset from the Migos has also agreed to pay additional costs for the funeral. Harry Close, who's president of the National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association, said, "We planned for everything except for this last trip. That's the conversation we need to have as difficult as it is. Life planning has been something that has not been expected because our mortality is always on the line. They're saying, especially in the Black community, it's something that's not talked about. Many Black communities feel if you talk about your funeral, then you are bringing about your death, which at the end of the day, we're all going to die anyway. They said, I can't tell you how many times I've had people say, well, I'll let my kids worry about it. I won't be here. Why would you leave that kind of responsibility to children that are already struggling? Why would you leave the responsibility of your final care to them? So they say that making decisions and planning for it is the best thing to do, especially now with all different varying costs. They also said, additionally, a lot of people, especially in the Black community, we want to barter with final costs, saying, you know, maybe you can take this off, or especially people leaving their loved ones there. Funeral directors aren't allowed to keep, you know, like they can't keep somebody's remains in exchange for payment. So a lot of the times they have to foot the bill for these funeral arrangements. And if they say when they don't get the payments for it, you know, that in turn, people don't realize how expensive it is for them to keep operations running. They say people want to say, you charge all of this for a funeral, but then if my car is raggedy or the hearses are breaking down, then they're going to have something to say about that. So they say that people should plan. There's many different payment plans, down from cremations all the way up to, you know, big services with a burial. So people, you need to plan for it. Every time there's a death and there's a GoFundMe, it always brings about the planning.
Now the thing with this is, okay, the thing is this. This is the thing. Listen, we're going to die. It's going to happen. We don't know when. You have to plan for this. It's less as it's even less than 8,000. You put 2,500 the 3,000 to the side if you just want to get cremated. You know, they do all that too. But my whole thing is this: you gotta have something. Even if you have a term policy, there's a couple of dollars. It doesn't have you don't have to have a $500,000 policy. No, you don't have to. You little, you know, something that at least bury, or at least take that financial burden off your family. You can do it. It's really just simple. There's two ways about this. You either can have 10,000 on deck. You can have that on deck, and then, you know, for your death, or you can have a policy, but have something. Anything, just the best. Even like, say, even if you had a policy for like $6, 6,000, and then the family got to put in another $2. That's not bad either. But my whole thing is,
you can get cremated for less than that.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta have something, anything. Right. Just please, and it goes back with folks, especially in the African American community. Yeah. Do y'all really have faith? Y'all talk faith all the time. I don't see it. Y'all don't have no faith. Because you can't even have a discussion on death because you're scared. It's going to happen. When you was born, you didn't know you was born. You didn't know. You don't know you're going to die, but you got to be ready. So before you was born, people were prepared for that. You have to be responsible enough to put something aside for your death. We all don't want to die, but it's going to happen. But you don't want to sit there because it's traumatizing to the family. We've all seen it. We've all gone through it. Yeah. We've all gone through it. And it caused so much tremendous stress on a family for like this $10,000 that you could just pay. You don't have to have this big, huge life insurance policy. If you're blessed to have it, cool. You don't need that. You need the minimum. You need $10,000, and this whole problem goes away. And the funeral places, they gotta pay. My cousin's a funeral director. They got bills to pay over there.
Exactly.
They got bills. They got to run their own business.
It's a business, and they need to run it accordingly.
They run it. You know, you got to pay for stuff. They got these caskets. There's freezers. There's a whole thing they got to pay for. Freezers. They can't sit there and freaking store the body and you make a payment plan and have the funeral next May. They can't do it.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Let's have that discussion. You know, just if you don't have a policy right now, get one. You can actually go online and get a policy just like that. Just like that. Look, just the bare minimum, $10,000. If you got to pay a monthly, bill, pay a couple of dollars a month to get
yeah,
it.
it's
That's
not
it.
always life insurance though too, because some policies don't pay out until like a month after you die. So they have these things. It's called burial insurance for like when you die, and it pays out like right then and there.
Well,
so
then
they have all these different types of things.
I mean, get into it,
so
man.
get
I mean,
specific.
it's gonna happen,
You
guys.
definitely
So
need to prepare for the end because
Got to.
everybody has their day and time. Like you gonna go, especially in the African American community, your ass gonna die.
everybody's gonna
Simple as
die.
that.
You say only in African American?
No, I'm just saying
All
because we
communities
are
die.
one of the main ones who don't have life insurance policies
But we-
or life insurance. Because I'm talking to a lot of them Garlands and my lineage. I'm talking to y'all right now.
Well,
Get it together.
Yeah, you got
Okay?
you gotta
Look,
get something. I mean,
like, 'cause
anything.
I'm
You
tired
can't
of it.
sit there.
Right.
You can't sit there and just nilly-will the whole thing through life. You can't do that. Be an adult.
How many
Have
aunties,
some.
cousins, uncles
How many?
died already?
How many? Hold on a second. Be an adult. Be an adult. And again, you don't. It's a couple of $1,000s. So, okay, if you can't have a funeral, then you be cremated, $2,500, $300, whatever it
They
is.
even have it now,
You
Sean.
know, that's all you gotta do. You have to. That's it. It's really that simple. Don't put that pressure on your
Right.
family.
And they even have it now where you can make payment plans now with the funeral home to prepare for your last.
To pay for your ass. It's nothing.
Couple $1,000s, a couple $100 a month, a
that's
couple
it.
dollars a month, whatever. You never know.
$59 a month.
Add something to it.
Come on.
Take that
You
burden
sitting
off
there
your
looking
kids.
crazy.
It's
In the casket, they crying because they couldn't pay the bill.
right.
They're not crying because your punk ass died. They crying because they had to come out their pocket for $5,000.
Like, y'all need to come on. Get
Everybody
it together
swiping
now.
credit cards. You got 1,500 people paying
Right.
$10 to freaking pay while
bury Auntie Sher.
while your punk ass is rested. But you posting on social media every 6 minutes.
it together.
What else, Senny?
Operation Room Service. New York City officers are busting illicit vans used for Airbnb rentals. Authorities in Manhattan impounded 7 vans over the course of 2 days. They say were illegally registered and used as Airbnb rentals on city streets. It's coined Operation Room Service. Deputies from the sheriff's office in partnership with the NYPD busted more than a half dozen vehicles Thursday and Friday. Sheriff Joseph Fusito told NBC that investigators discovered the parked vans on streets throughout Chelsea and the East Village were being used as rentals for Airbnb. According to the records shared by the office, all 7 of the vans had New Jersey license plates. Registrations for 3 of the vans had expired more than 4 years, while 3 others had plates belonging to other vehicles. The 7th van wasn't registered. The office investigation included a YouTuber's review of allegedly renting out one of the vans in the East Village. Right. So if they would have just registered them, they probably would have been all right.
Right, all right. Are you
But
going
why
to do
are
it right?
people paying to stay in vans?
Yeah, but
Because
that's
they probably can drive it too and go places.
not only that. It's a great idea. Even if the van is stationary, it's a great idea. I think. I mean, if you want to sleep in a van as an Airbnb, I think it's a great idea. You're right. This is a government regulated situation, meaning that you have to have the vehicles registered. That's just stupid. You gotta have, because in New Jersey plates. If you're doing Airbnb in New York, why don't you just really make it official? Have New York plates, have your registration, park the van at night. Find some place where you can park the vehicles at night. Even if you got to rent like a parking lot or something like that, where you do it right.
Exactly.
I think this is a great idea. You just did it wrong. Do it right. Rent out a parking area. Pay for it. The Airbnbs, you have your 5-6 vans in there, looking real nice. And everybody
But
can
some of
sleep.
these vans do be looking nice. Like,
And
you
then-
know, if they renovate them inside.
Yeah, do it
look
the right
nice,
way. It's
right.
a great idea. Do it the right way.
But don't they need, like, zoning for that for Airbnb?
In a van?
It's like you have an RV.
It's like sleeping in a van.
It's like an RV type issue.
Yeah, right. Or get an RV license and make a park and just do it that way. I think it's a great idea. I mean, it got to be regulated, but you got to do it
But why
right.
would they call it Operation Room Service if it's just a registration problem?
Because it's a word play. It's a play on words. It's saying room service. You know, if you're in a.
'Cause I think that maybe you're not allowed to do that.
Well, I mean, you technically you're not supposed to sleep in your car at night.
Because they don't even want people
That's funny.
renting out their apartments for Airbnb.
Right. It's funny. They
I think it's an Airbnb.
It's
thing.
funny, if you're homeless, you walk the streets and you'll be fine. But if you have a house and a car and you sleep in a car in the street, that's like illegal. So that's what I'm saying. Like they should do it right. Rent out a parking area, rent out like or a parking lot, and rent out like 7 or 8 spots in the parking lot.
It, right. And boom.
You ain't even got to
right.
drive the car, and then say, "Yo, here, this is where the vehicles are parked." Now they went on YouTube with it. That's another thing. So because social media gonna get it. Then the police find out all type of crimes and situations via social media. But at least the car is parked. It's in a safe area, lit. And you can. I think it's a great idea if they can do it. What else, Senny?
New York is declaring a state of emergency as the vaccine mandate looms. Tens of thousands of unvaccinated New York healthcare workers are set to be fired today once the state's COVID-19 vaccination deadline kicks in. Governor Kathy Hochul has a plan for a potential staffing shortage, which is a statewide state of emergency. Hochul said preparations were underway this weekend to make an emergency declaration, clearing the way for healthcare workers not licensed in New York to fill in the gaps of those terminated. The declaration will also allow workers from other countries, recent graduates, and retirees to practice in New York. In addition, the state may also deploy medically trained National Guard troops. She said, we are still in a battle against COVID to protect everyone's loved ones, and we need to fight with every tool at our disposal. She said, I commend all of the healthcare workers who have stepped up to get themselves vaccinated, and I urge all remaining healthcare workers who are unvaccinated to do so now so they can continue providing care. State data shows that 84% of the state's 450,000 hospital workers are vaccinated, along with 83% of its 145,000 nursing home workers. Even still, that means as many as 95,000 workers are still unvaccinated, leaving a potentially dire shortfall in workers starting today. We give patients a Bill of Rights, and they are able to choose what procedures or tests or medications they want to put in their system, said Gregory Serafin, who's a registered nurse. Healthcare workers deserve the same medical autonomy to make these decisions for ourselves. Some healthcare facilities believe they can withstand the loss of those employees once the deadline kicks in. The earliest of those deadlines, with California's set to start September 30th and Maine's enforcement beginning October 29th. They said, I think we need more time to comply, and I've asked for that, said Medical Center President Tom Quattrochi from Erie County. For all the right reasons, the vaccine mandate was put in place, but the reality is it is creating a public health crisis in hospitals with nobody to care for patients. And also for teachers, the mandate is set to go in for New York City teachers, I believe, by the end of this month as well.
And the hits keep on coming. We saw this coming down the pipeline. I said it. Yeah, but y'all don't listen to me. I said it. I told you this was all going to be a setup. It started with the President Biden when he made that announcement a few months back about all the Fed employees had to get vaccinated. And I said this back months ago. When the Feds get involved, it's going to trickle down to the state level. It's going to come down to the private sector. And today, unfortunately, thanks for sharing, Senny, is a day of reckoning for healthcare workers in the state of New York. Today is the day.
Yeah.
Wow, man, it's unfortunate that someone who loves their job, who doesn't want to be vaccinated, has to deal with this today. But like I've always said, like if you don't believe in the vaccine, I give you the utmost respect. Like I said, my issue was people sitting there talking about people like Freddie, talking about people dropping dead in front of So that was my whole issue. But my whole thing is, what are you to do? I mean, you have choices. You could either take the vaccine or you don't have to. I get it. But you see, here's the setup, Senny and Barbi. They're going to bring in people from out of the country. They're going to bring in new nurses, medical students. They're going to bring in the military. They are, because the healthcare workers also sign, they have licenses. They take an oath.
Yeah, well.
They're like police officers. And this is things that they have to do. They don't have to do it. I sympathize today. And this is somebody that's pro-vaccine. I got the Johnson & Johnson before the blood clots. I can't wait for the booster. That's me. But that's just for me. But I sympathize right now with that person today, because today is the day. The governor of the state of New York, what's her name again?
Kathy Hochul.
Boy, Catherine, you're a gangster already. Damn.
Straight out the gate.
You're out the gate. Everybody getting fired if they don't get this.
Cuomo
Wow.
would never.
Bring back Andrew. Where's Andrew at? Boy, you a gangster bitch. But I feel
Not gangsta, bitch.
I
No.
feel for New York healthcare workers in the state of New York today. You have families. It's sad. It's sad.
And the
this
teachers, what are they going to do about these
and
kids?
this is somebody that's pro-vaccine for me. And I sympathize with these people. Today's the day. They're going to bring in the military. They're going to bring in and you don't think that there's not an abundance of nurses, new nurses and new healthcare workers, because this is the industry you need to be in right now. If I wasn't so busy, I'd go out there and try to be a nurse my damn self, because that's where all the money's at. The money's in nursing.
Word.
Doctors. The money's in the COVID right now. But you have taken an oath as a healthcare worker. Even the janitor dudes, and I say that respectively to those guys, Barbi Cologne.
Yeah.
They have to take an oath to work in that hospital.
Yeah, I mean,
But where does it go? Where does it lead to? We have rights and we have choices. That's what everybody's been saying. But the problem is, folks fail to realize that these businesses in these state agencies and these Fed agencies have choices as well. If you're a New York nurse, call in. I sympathize with you. What are you going to do today? What time is it? It's 9:30.
what you guys gonna do?
What time? What if you work the 12 noon shift? What are you doing?
Do
They
know
protesting.
if they
They out
get fired,
protesting?
Can they collect
Yeah.
unemployment like regular
No.
unemployment? No, right?
No.
They can't collect unemployment,
No.
but a lot of them said that they will be able to stay on their health insurance.
No unemployment. And a lot of times people think, and we're going to get to sports and we're going to get out of here. We're extended. Extended time. Barbi Cologne, people think that, I'm going to my union rep. No, this is not a union issue. It's the employer saying, yo, this is what we want. This is non-negotiable. This is not like Andrew Cuomo touching the lady and then that's a union situation. This is non-negotiable from the employer. This is what they want. The union do, yeah, they have a choice. They could say, yeah, we're going to strike. But you can't strike against the virus. If you're a nurse, I sympathize with you. What are you to do today? You love nursing, but you don't want to get vaccinated. I respect that. I really do. But what are you going to do now?
Right.
You got 15 other people waiting for that job right now. Hundreds of thousands of military personnel to take that job right now.
Yeah, but
Do you get it back?
But this is just in New York. They're going to spread all the military personnel out to California. They're going to send them out to all of these other states.
Yeah, because it's going to be
it's gonna
only
wear on the resources.
Right,
And how long are you going to do this for?
No, you know the thing is.
The thing is that they're not telling people, okay, so when are you going to end the mandate? How long or how many people need to get vaccinated
never gonna end.
till you decide that you no longer need to have this?
You know what it is? Because
And then even if everybody does get vaccinated, you're still going to have cases.
the thing is this. They don't have, they probably looking at the numbers and they're researching it. There's probably a small percentage of the healthcare workers that are not vaccinated. So they're saying unfortunately, they're saying we can replace these people and we can manage the shortcomings with the military. That's what they're thinking, and that's what the numbers that they're looking. And again, I sympathize with you. Senny said they're out there protesting. I want to go see some video of this. This is a difficult situation to be in. But the healthcare worker is different from almost the private sector worker because they have licenses. The doctors have a license to practice this craft. nurses have license. They take an oath. They stand in front of a judge and Jesus Christ, and they put their hand up and they do all of this. What else you got, Senny?
They just need to go travel someplace else.
I guess that's how it's gonna be.
Or try to find a way that you can still practice.
Well, you
by
can.
yourself.
The thing is, you can do private nursing, but then the state might regulate that too, where you could go on off and do your own nursing, but you got to be vaccinated to go into people's houses to care for them.
Did they offer religious exemptions?
No. All that is in court, because I know that for the teachers, they did have something. They did get a federal judge or a state judge did for the teachers. They did pause their mandate right now, saying that they did have to allow for religious exemption, but even those, they're making it like really strict within the school board to even get religious exemption. Like they have to be like some type of thing or whatever. Yeah. So those are kind of hard, few and far between. But right now the teachers do have a they have a stay of action on their mandate.
That religious exemption thing is not going to work. Yeah. They're going to phase that out because people could easily use it, knowing damn well they're not in religion. People, that's too vague right now for this virus. They're not doing that. They're going to clamp down on that. They want to actually see you go to church every day.
But it's still a federal. But it's still a federal law, and so until they change that on a federal level, then the people can still use that.
Which is, you're right, and I hope they can. But they're going to strike that law down. They're going to strike it down on a temporary. They're going to put a hold on all that because they're not playing. You're either going to take it or not, but this is what they're doing. I shared this. They do have and they do have other jobs out there. There are hospitals and there are nursing facilities and there are other private facilities that are not requiring a vaccine mandate. You can still just take a weekly test. So it's important for people to look for those as well. They still have job boards for other jobs for people that do not want to get vaccinated and employers that are still hiring. If you you better go over there now and pull your application today, because there's going to be 38,000 of you doing that right now at this moment. So you better hurry up so you can get your new job.
Well, first in line.
You better hurry up because I guess those online applications are going crazy right now.
Yeah, and these are over 95,000 people. And these are doctors and nurses who have access to all of the best information and know what's going on out there with healthcare. So if they decide that they don't want to do it, these are the most educated people and the ones that are telling people to get it or not to get it. So if they choose not to get it, I think that we should respect those people. If utmost, the first thing that they want to tell us is, oh, we're drowning healthcare workers. They want everybody to get vaccinated because they're the ones that are suffering. Well, they're also the ones saying that they don't want it either. Yeah, so I think that people should respect that as well.
Yeah, well, they are. Well, they are respecting it, but they are, again,
they're not respecting it.
Again, the employer, again, they have their own mandates that they put on. They're respecting.
They're not, because they're firing the people that they
just
said that they care the most about. They're telling you kick rocks.
What they're saying
and they don't care about your schooling and what medical stuff that you went through to make your own personal decision about what goes in your body. Get the hell out of here because the government says.
No. They're not.
That's what they're saying.
They're saying they're taking all that caring out the equation. No one sees this. What they're doing is they're pushing everybody out. If you want to work here, this is what you have to do. You don't have to work here.
You work somewhere else.
And on top of that, when the vaccine came out anyway back a year ago, it was the healthcare workers that got it first. Yeah. They're not dead. So they have there's a lot of pros and cons with this. But now it's coming down to what you just said, Senny. State after state, city after city, county after county is going to start these mandates now. And like I just said it, I sympathize with you if you're a healthcare worker. What if your shift is at noon today? Are you going in? Are you going to get vaccinated? What are you doing? Call in 570-982-6950. What are you doing? What are you going to do when the vaccine comes for you? Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to do some weird. We spend our time a little bit. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. Harvey's House of Sports. Barbi will be at the Iron Mill. My fault. Barbi will be at the Iron Mill tonight, 831 South Delaware, job bartending.
Yeah, for the Cowboys and the Eagles game tonight, guys. Senny, this is courtesy of Senny today. A WNBA team was booted from its home arena and forced to play a single elimination playoff game, she said, in a college gym to make way for a concert.
They would have never did it to the men.
Right, they would have never done that to a man. The Phoenix Mercury boasts one of the most notorious fan bases based in the entire WNBA. But when they needed their home court advantage most, the team was booted from its usual arena in Phoenix Footprint Center to make way for a concert. Instead, the Mercury team played their single elimination playoff game against the New York Liberty at a local college, Grand Canyon University, in the school's GCU arena Thursday night. Despite the high-stakes nature of the contest and the fact that it was broadcasted nationwide on ESPN2, the court still boasts all of the iconic graphic of the Western Athletic Conference program, including big purple block letters that said GCU in the court. It's pretty sad. Unfortunately, Phoenix Mercury squad, the X Factor, the Mercury Raccoon. Oh, I said raccoons. Get it together, Barb. The Mercury's raucous home crowd came out in full force despite the venue change, as Colombian singer Maluma occupied the Footprint Center and the Phoenix leg of its Jaquo tour. These are Spanish singers, guys. And the Mercury dazzled the pack house some 8 miles down the road. It's sad that they were pushed out of their home court to make way for a concert. Like, you couldn't schedule the concert another time.
And they had plenty more people that wanted to go,
Right.
but the new venue couldn't hold
all the people.
Let me know when y'all done.
No, Shawn, don't do that.
And it's the WNBA
okay,
playoffs.
Right, it's the
Here we go.
playoffs.
Here we go.
They would have never done that to a man's
Of course.
team.
Let me ask you this question.
Especially basketball.
Regardless
Are you
how
done?
much money they
Are
bring
you
in,
done?
it's
Are
not
you-
right.
are
Right,
you-
right, wrong,
all right,
that's wrong.
All right, hear me out. Are you done with the
just
report?
wanted
Are you done with the report?
Go ahead,
But
Shawn.
I'm listening. I'm saying, are you done with it?
I'm
Is it-
done, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now let me ask you the first question. Who won the game?
What we about to see right now?
But so you're not done with the report.
Right. I mean, finish reading down.
So you're not done with the report.
Okay,
so
because you just be
who
stressing
won the
me
game?
out.
Who won the game?
We about to find out.
Okay, we don't know.
I
So
think-
check this out.
I think the Mercury.
The Mercury won.
Okay, so
They won.
So they won the game. So what difference does it make? Okay, so you won the game. The concert is more important than the game.
Why,
Okay,
Shawn?
because you don't know who was at the concert. Who was the players? What band was
It
at the
was some
concert?
Spanish speaking, some
Maluma.
Spanish
Okay, so-
artists.
Right, and what part of the country this in?
Phoenix.
And you know how many Latinos live out there?
No, I do not.
It's thousands of them.
But that's not the point.
So the whole thing is
They could've
this:
put them somewhere else.
they're not canceling this concert that filled up the whole basketball arena where they getting this money for the Liberty game, even though they do have this robust support out there.
They had
You
nearly
gotta
10,000
go-
fans who wanted to come out, Shawn.
So you can't do
And
you
the
can't
stadium
do
only
it.
holds 7,000.
Nobody cares like that.
That's
You
horrible.
guys don't even talk about the WNBA, the whole playoff situation. How many teams are in the playoffs right now, Barbie? Exactly. This is what
I
I'm saying.
said it was courtesy of Cindy.
Exactly.
Cindy be rooting for her
I hear you.
WNBA.
But you do sports here. How many teams are in the WNBA playoffs right now?
I have no
You
idea.
have no idea. Exactly.
Like 5,
but
I think.
that proves my
Five.
point. That proves my point. Barbie, name me 5 WNBA players. Exactly. So my point
But
is
you didn't
this.
even give me time.
So my point is this, Barbie Cologne. My point is this.
You always
That
want to
was-
discard
was-
the women.
Right,
What-
just
why-
kick us
so-
to the side.
highlighting
Why
the
move?
discardation.
Why move? What's the problem with them going to South Coyote University to play
so
over there?
Why couldn't the artists take their tails to the university?
How many
and have
people?
their
How many
concert?
people? Let's go to the artists. Give the whole
Shit.
report. How popular is the artist? How often do they sell out? When do they come to town? Obviously, nobody cared about the WNBA.
Wait,
if the
clearly
artist
they
is
didn't
coming to
even put 'em
town,
out.
that's like Bon Jovi coming to town. You think they're gonna have the Phoenix Mercury playing their basketball stadium if Bon Jovi's in there, if Van Halen's in there, if Michael Jackson's in there, if Kanye West is in there? No, it's the WNBA. It doesn't really matter like that.
That's
And
not
that's
right.
what's sad.
It
That's
doesn't matter
Right, 'cause
like
it
that.
doesn't matter.
But it mattered enough to make news. You understand?
Yeah, and it's
because
and
they
you
know it's not right.
They know it ain't right.
And
You
they
guys
know it's
don't even know.
discrimination.
You guys don't even.
Do that ish to the 76ers.
Senny,
They will
Barbie,
never do no such thing.
Barbie,
Ever. Tell them to
Ever.
go play at Temple.
That's not happening.
While we have a,
What?
while we have
Have
a
a
concert at
concert.
the
Yeah,
Staples
because
Center.
it's-
Because Jay-Z want to perform here.
Yeah,
What?
because the NBA
Absolutely
because
not.
the NBA is more established, and you as women, y'all don't even care about it. We're in there's an elimination going to the championship for the WNBA. You don't talk about
Because
it.
football is
Right,
dominating.
football
Everybody's
really
talking
is.
about football and how Michael
What
Jordan's
else you got, Barbie?
boxers sold for $5,000.
What else you got, Barbie? What
That's
else you
all
got?
everybody want to talk about.
We don't even need the WNBA.
That's all people want to talk about.
What's next?
I love the WNBA.
No, you don't.
Go Liberty.
Name me 5 players. Name me 5 players. You don't
I
know.
don't
Go ahead.
know
And you're a
them right
woman.
now.
Go ahead, Barbie. What
I
else?
don't know them.
You don't know them. You don't know the league.
I wish I knew more of them.
Well, then get
But-
into
but-
it because you don't
but
know.
but the WNBA is,
Nobody
is
cares.
so poor. They can't advertise
Exactly.
their own
So
players.
then they got to move for this Latino group that's
No.
in
I
there
know
selling
a few
out.
teams. I don't know. I don't think I know
Who's
5.
the group? What was the group again? Who is these guys?
Who
I don't know.
It's
Whoever-
Maluma. It's
whoever they
Maluma.
are,
It's
they're the-
Maluma and Jack.
Right. They ain't got no time. You so here's their choices: the Phoenix Mercury or this like rumor group. They getting this money right now. They sold out the arena, and you know why? Let me tell you why it happened, Barbie Cologne, because you're not telling the whole story. This concert was already scheduled.
That's what Chris would just put.
It was already scheduled. The WNBA had this special game, 1-game elimination series. That wasn't on the books. It just happened to be that way because of the way the regular season ended. So they had to play a game. So the Phoenix Mercury is like, all right, we got a 1 playoff game, and it's this Tuesday or whatever day it is, right?
That's it, yeah.
The arena's like, whoa, bro. We got La Lumas and Menudo and all these other dudes are coming.
He's that Badu though.
No, bro. We're not doing that here. They sold out. We got merchandise crazy right now. All the food is sold out.
All my Spanish
Unless
coming
y'all
out.
want to play this game at 7:30 in the morning, then you can do that here because everything is set up already. So y'all gonna go to West Coyote University and play that game
West Coyote University.
with the Dragon Cats. With all the declarations you talked about that was up there. You think they gonna stop that concert, Barbie? They not stop. They sold it out.
I'm sure they ain't. Well,
Barbie,
clearly they did
Barbie,
it.
They sold it out
Yeah,
8 months ago.
I'm sure.
They sold it out 8 months ago to see the Jets
It still ain't.
and Menudo and all of them.
I think the girls were already playing.
Yeah, Crystal said it was just cheaper for them to move the WNBA to a different venue.
Are you
as
serious?
opposed to
Cheaper?
cancel the
What
concert.
are you talking about? The arena
Because they
is.
would have had to cancel the concert. and
They're
move it
not
with-
canceling the.
No, I'm just saying. She said they would have.
Who? They
So
not
it's
ca-
cheaper to just move WNBA.
They're not
as opposed to
canceling
trying
no
to cancel the
concert. They had to move. They even had to play that
They
game
didn't
in
say
the
they
parking
was
lot.
going to cancel
They had to play
it.
that game in the parking lot with the Airbnbs in the van or go over to Coyote State University. The arena is closed for you ladies tonight because we getting this money.
No.
You're not playing in here
I'm
tonight.
tired of the women always getting shafted.
You're not playing in here tonight. Menudo's in the building.
He said Menudo.
It's Maluma.
Maluma.
I like his music though.
In the Jets.
So that's kind of cool.
They're playing. It's sold out. They got T-shirts out there. Billions of dollars they making that night. To see these women play? No.
Yeah.
What else you got, Barbie?
Go Marquise.
Here's a few football scores for you all.
And y'all didn't even know about it. You wouldn't have known about it unless she gave it to you. I don't know how the hell Senny found out about it. It was probably
I found out
on
about
some
Senny.
women's rights site. Something. I don't even know how she found
Senny, how
it.
you find out about
Stumbled on that while she's in some man bashing group. Maybe it just flashed past.
I always stay on top of what's going on with my ladies.
You haven't been
okay.
on top of anything since last October. Go ahead, Barbie.
Don't, Sean. Didn't we say we're going to stop doing that? I'm feeling a little bit Me Too-ish right now. Me Too-ish.
Well, you
know what I'm saying,
gonna
Senny?
you gonna have a problem. The holidays are coming up yourself. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm not going to have a problem.
yes, you
Trust me,
will.
I tell you. Remember I
You're
told you
done.
always keep the door open?
You're done. Go ahead.
I'm a little
You ain't done. You're done.
The Godfather said, "Imagine if they had canceled that game, and then they imagine if they had canceled that concert, and then they lose the game."
Word.
The Chargers won against Chiefs yesterday, 30 Chargers, 24. Chiefs. The Cardinals won against the Jaguars. So 31-19. The Browns pulled off a win against the Bears, 26-6. The Washington lost to the Bills. Bills won 43-21. The Titans won against the Colts, 25-16. New Orleans Saints won against the Patriots, 28-13. Giants and Falcons played yesterday. The Falcons won 17-14. Bengals pulled off a win against the Steelers, 24-10. Go Bengals. The Ravens won against the Lions, 19-17. And the Jets and the Broncos played. Sean, y'all ain't even score yesterday. 26 Broncos, 0 to the Jets. Damn, don't you ever talk about the Eagles, baby, ever. Dolphins lost against the Raiders. Raiders won 31-28. Buccaneers and Rams. Rams won 34-24. Vikings pulled off a win against the Seahawks, 30-17, and the Packers pulled off a win against the 49ers, 30-28. Make sure y'all catch y'all on y'all local listenings. The Eagles and the Cowboys tonight at 8:15. And if you out, come on down to the Iron Mule because I'll be out to watch the game. I'll be the bartender tonight.
You think they're gonna cancel a basketball game with women playing when these guys?
You found out I got a crush on you.
You think they're gonna cancel this concert?
You say you found out
This wasn't
I
the
got a
concert.
crush on you.
What?
This wasn't the concert.
This is the same group.
She should be listening.
You think they're gonna cancel? Are you kidding me?
All I'm saying is give my ladies.
Fair time.
They wanted to play in their arena,
Right.
in their own stadium.
Not when the Jets are
That's
there.
what they-
Not when the Jets are there. Barbie, we can't find it.
You guys can catch me, Barbie Cologne, on Facebook. I am Barbie Cologne on Instagram. Designer Bay 3A on TikTok. Designer Bay 40 on Snapchat.
Found out I got a crush on you.
Where they can find us.
You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook.
You think they gonna
Senny
cancel when the
J
Jets are
on
there?
Snapchat. The E is a 3, and Senny J on Instagram.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Harvey on Instagram. Great show today, guys. We appreciate you. Let's wave at those guys over there. God bless you guys. We are out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's go.